Brought to you by Nutrien Ag Solutions.
Kick off the ground by Dugas, it's a goal!
The Vet Group.
Porter left foot snap and goal, and there's Allansford.
Gleeson Real Estate.
It's a goal, and it's another one.
And member for South West Coast, Roma Britnell. Game day on Fitz Media Live.
The deck's pretty heavy out there, but we did get some rain last night, so it should be a good game. Good old-fashioned dress rehearsal for next week between these two clubs.
Absolutely, and of course, you've mentioned dress there straight away, straight off the bat. We're rocking the Heart Kids hats today.
We are. You look really good.
Mine is in fact an extra large hat.
I reckon mine, if yours is an extra large, mine's a huge large.
Of course, they're raising funds and awareness for the Heart Kids Vic charity.
Yeah, it's a great cause that Allansford have put on. It's the second year that they've done it. Last year, obviously, against Collegians out here on the Sunday, and today against what is going to be their finalists next week in Russell's Creek. So, look forward to an entertaining game. Once again, another one of these games that's stacked full of stars in the district league. So, it should be good.
Absolutely, we've seen some cracking games of junior football. A nice tight contest here at the moment in the twos.
Yeah, well, Creek haven't lost a game in the twos, and they're trailing by a point. Allansford leading 2 goals, 3-15 to 2-2-14. So Creek haven't lost a game this year. So Joel and Troy over behind us will be looking to try and move a few magnets around to get the result.
Absolutely, and. Like I said, it's a heavy deck. It's slippery out there.
Yeah, and as I said, working last night, we got a fair bit of downpour from the sky. Obviously, that's where it comes from. But yeah, it came down in very, very big patches, and then I climbed into bed about 3 o'clock, and there was a big hailstorm that lasted about 5 minutes. So we've had plenty of water. You saw it as you were coming out to Allansford today on the road between Warrnambool and Allansford. So, but still be an entertaining game of football. Just won't be as high scoring as we would like.
I think it's actually probably we're used to Allansford by this time of the year being an absolute mud bath. Eddie White, Bruce Lloyd and Timmy Noel have put a heap of time and effort into, so we've probably got grass coverage. It's just not overly thick grass at the moment.
Yeah, like there is a good coverage of grass out here. Obviously the kikuyu down here in the left forward pocket as we look at it is pretty thick, but it is what it is. We are in August. So we get what we get, and we don't get upset, Nilsy.
Absolutely.
We keep shuffling away from our camera.
Oh, are we getting in trouble in the ear?
We're getting in trouble, no.
Oh, well, that's just because I'm moving away because I see those black clouds behind the Fitz Media van rolling in.
The good thing is it's over the other side of the highway, so the weather will predominantly come from the Lady Bay rather than Mortlake. So there's my Jane Bunn interpretation for the day, but it'll be windy. Whatever rain we get today will come in, and it'll come as quick as it'll go as quick as it comes. So with that sou'wester, so
obviously probably 2 contested sides anyway,
yeah.
So it's not going to change the makeup of the game.
No, it'll just bring the likes of Robbie Hare. I'm excited about today and doing my pre-game note taking and research today. I just think it's once again it's a midfield battle. Allansford midfield depth runs really deep. They've got a lot of good midfielders in obviously the inclusion of Ma, the Gordons, Brady Coots, Tyler Mungine, the Pest when he gets in there.
Saviour. Tyler just got stretched
Tyler,
off.
Yeah, Norm. I just got to call him Norm.
Yeah,
and I like the look of Cooper Hoffman as well, going through the midfield group. He's damaging, good small forward, and then you look over to the Creek side of it, and you've got the big body and the big talented midfielder in Phil Chatfield, the medalist in Logan McLeod. Who else have they got? Kurt Smith, Andy McNeil. So the 2 Hampden League experienced players. So Allansford's depth runs deep. I think Creek's got just a bit more quality.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. And then you've got the ruck battle between Jamieson and Burns. And in my opinion, and it's only my opinion, I think that Dylan Burns is the most crucial player in the Russell Creek side. He's good around the grounds, and he always gives a contest in that ruck and in the air.
Yep, absolutely, and I think him and Jamieson are extremely well matched. They play a similar type of game, and I can't wait to see what that brings. Get first use to the likes of Jonah Marr. These are his conditions.
Oh, yeah, and under. And
spends his days off cutting wood in the bush and slopping around in the mud, so comes to footy and plays the same.
And to see him go up head-to-head against Phil, I think we mentioned it Wednesday night when we did the selectors that I've lost my train of thought there. I have lost my train of thought. Just the quality of, that's what it was, the quality of the Indigenous players that Creek had got. Dylan Burns, Phil and Gyron, Sam Alberts. Like, he's another one that goes into that midfield group. Sam Alberts coming back from injury. Jaya Chatfield off the half-back, which I'm really looking forward to seeing.
I love the way he uses the ball really well. It'll be a half-back, a contested off half-back. Well, you've got...
If you have a look at my notes, I've got here, it's a half-back running game.
Absolutely.
So you've got Norm, Brad Edge, Aidan Gordon for Allansford, and then on the flip side, you've got Caleb Templeton, who's as good at another one of these smooth-moving players, and Jaya Chatfield off the half-back line. So if you turn the ball over going forward, midfielders, defenders, be switched on because the ball's going to come back to you really quick.
Absolutely, and some really, Caleb Templeton, I think there's still a few good young names in that Creek side as well.
Oh, Caleb Templeton's a good player.
Very good player.
Danny Glover, or Richie Glover.
He sat out the under-18s today just to get ready for the...
And I think that's good. Like, a lot of these boys have been playing 2 games. And to be quite honest and fair, nobody remembers under-18s flags other than the group of kids. If you're good enough to get a game in the seniors, step out of your under-18s team, have a full game where you're fully fit, you haven't played 4 quarters, and Richie Glover probably plays through the midfield, so he's going to do a fair bit of miles anyway. So, yeah, just have that game off, go into the finals next week as a fully senior footballer. And who knows, you could be a premiership player.
Give yourself a crack to play your best senior football.
That's it. You could be a premiership senior footballer, and that means 10-year reunions and all that sort of stuff, and that's what you remember rather than the under-18s.
I think one of the keys to getting Russells Creek a premiership would be one Gyron Chatfield.
Correct.
Who goes with him?
Today, I reckon... Oh, see, this is a girly one. I reckon Kirkwood. Kirkwood will get him in the air. Though it would be a contest in the air, but it's how Kirkwood gets him on the ground. The other key matchup, I think, is the Tommy Smith, Paddy Drake.
Yep.
So we're going to see 2 really good forwards in Cooper Day as well as Tommy Smith, who lead up with the ball, and they constantly give the option for their back line an option coming out of their back half. So they're the runners that we've touched on, the edge, Mungine, Gordon's for Allansford, Templeton and Chatfield for Russells Creek. Give them the option coming out of back 50.
And then, of course, you've got to throw another spanner in the works, big Timmy Ryan.
Timmy Ryan, the wild card in the deck. And as we see, Russells Creek and Matty Rook, which is quite interesting. We look around here and we talk about the Creek side, how
ready, Millsy, throw to a break, mate.
How I think they're going. You've got Matty Rook, who is a great player, and he's running around the 2s. So, it's their depth, they're strong, so they've got pretty good injuries, Russells Creek. But yeah, like Timmy Ryan, he's played a couple of games, coming back from a hip surgery. I didn't see him actually playing this year, but he's come in. He's an experienced player. You throw in the likes of, another one is Zach Timms, and I think Zach Timms today, we may not see it today, but I think we'll see it next week, is he'll play the defensive lockdown role on Brad Edge.
Yep.
But the thing with Zach Timms is he does hit the scoreboard when he's doing that job, so it's going to be interesting. But I think, Millsy, did you hear what Liam wanted?
Absolutely, didn't hear a word Liam said to me.
So we'll come back. I think after the he wants us to throw to a break. So we'll come back after a short break, and we'll probably have a couple of interviews with some players from both teams, Millsy.
Excellent. Join us shortly.
We'll be back soon.
When you think of the future of your business,
I couldn't hear
what
you,
is it
bud.
that you hope for?
You couldn't hear a word you were saying, dude.
Ways to grow,
What's that?
ways to be more
I
self-reliant.
can hear
now.
you.
I couldn't before.
and
Can you
always
hear
be
me?
one step ahead.
Have a
You're
look
looking
at
for a
the
partner
retro
with
jacket Jack
solutions.
Quigley's rocking. You know, old
Complex
Mick
business
Quigley, all our
problems.
repairs.
Well,
Pretty
no
good.
matter your goal,
Picked all that.
with Nutrien Ag Solutions,
Mick Quigley's green
we'll
stuff.
help you go
I was digging
further.
through the cupboard, I found him the other night.
Matco Hire for all your hire needs. Portable en-suites, generators, toilets, and introducing Matco's new Genie 20-metre boom lift. Matco Hire. Everything you need in one location.
If you're buying or selling a home, Gleeson Real Estate are here to help. The hard-working team at Gleeson are happy to support you right through the buying and selling process. Gleeson Real Estate, friendly faces, expert local knowledge.
VG Cabinets is your specialist cabinetry team, servicing Warrnambool and surrounding areas. With over 20 years' experience, the team here can get your cabinetry needs sorted. Housing a CNC router to make sure all the cuts in the workshop are accurate for a perfect install on site. VG Cabinets cover all areas, including kitchens, vanities, laundries, flat packs, stone bench tops, and new homes and
Nah, not yet.
renovations. We offer free quotes on any job, so don't hesitate to call Lee on 0408 580.
Yeah, he'll come back
991.
once they've. Yeah, once
at Nutrien
once
Ag
they come off
Solutions,
the warm-up.
we're here to help you go further. Further in innovation and technology. Further in advice and solutions.
Yep.
We'll go further for the community. In sustainability. And for the future of our industry.
Yep.
With Nutrien Ag Solutions,
Yep.
there's no limit.
Because
to how
I've got
far
a
your
stronger
business can
voice than
go.
Millsy.
Sheepvention Rural Expo is back, bringing our community together over 2 fantastic days with agri-trade displays, workshops, competitions and demonstrations spanning all areas of agricultural practice. We've got local food trucks, fresh produce displays and amazing innovations. And don't forget all the fun and excitement with an animal petting zoo, working sheepdog trials, kids face painting and sheep displays. There's something for the whole family at Sheepvention.
Welcome back to Game Day WDFNL. Thanks to our sponsors there. We can't have a crack at this going live pre-game.
No, we can't actually do the whole show and the whole broadcast without our sponsors, and they support Fitzy and Fitz Media to the nth degree, which is fantastic. So yeah, we won't be here. We won't be broadcasting WDFL footy without our great sponsors. So
Absolutely. You've lined up an interview
I have.
from Russell's Creek as
yeah,
they
we're going to
wander
get the
off ground.
captain of Tommy Smith as we look around. The players from both clubs are out doing their warm-up. One of these things that I could never understand. It's pointless. I just can't see the point of it. But anyway, they all do it.
I used to hate the tackles in the room,
Oh.
and someone would always stand on your toes.
And the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I just couldn't see the point of it. Just
I couldn't count, so I didn't get into
yeah,
that.
just let me go through my own routine. I don't know where Tommy is. I did yell out to him, so
He's just there listening to the reserves huddle, and
there
then
you
he's
go.
just
He'll
giving a
come
signal
over.
he's going to come over.
But yeah, like him, Jira and Chatfield, both missing last year's final series. I'm looking forward to seeing how they are. My mail is that Jiren's been working really hard on his fitness the last month, and that's been shown with goals of 12. And I believe he kicked 11 goals straight before he kicked his first point. So
that is phenomenal. No wonder he kicked a point. He'd be exhausted.
Be exhausted. So, and you see his brother Phil, like
Felt like a volleyball, Phil.
Yeah, I'm so looking forward to this contest today. It's going to be a fantastic contest. Like there's just who's of players, similar to when we did the Merivale Allansford game a few weeks ago. I tried to go theme orientated today, Justice League versus, and I just couldn't come with enough firepower or enough information as Tommy's coming over now. So, and having a chat with his teammate Andy McNeil. Tommy, thanks for joining us, mate.
Tommy, good, mate.
Excited about today's game?
Yeah, very, mate. Always excited on a Saturday, so looking forward to it.
Well, sun's out at the moment, so
For the
yeah, it's
stays out.
walks guarantees me that it's going to blow over the other side of the highway. So
Hopefully we don't cop too much of it then.
Well, yeah, I think we'll be fine. Whatever it comes, when it comes, it'll go pretty much straight away. So you'll be playing centre forward today.
Yeah, I think we'll chop and change it a little bit. So obviously Joran and Timmy back in. It's the first time all three of us have played together this year, so really looking forward to seeing how it goes.
which we just said, like, there's some big names, big bodies there to try and take. Allansford defenders got their work really cut out.
Yeah,
today.
I think it's crossed. And then our smalls as well, like Seamus Brady, Zachy Timms, Indy as well. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes today and take a bit of momentum hopefully in the next few weeks.
Any chance Andy McNeil thought he should be full forward after a bag last week?
Yeah, you should have heard him all week, mate, on the track. He's trying to sneak forward during trainer drills and.
Just remind him of the time in 2008 where he, playing for North Warnell, he rang the wrong way and hit Brad Williams at Croyd full forward, lace out on the tit.
But also he's running at a goal a game average. Obviously he's a slow start to the season through injury, but also Logan McLeod, he hits the scoreboard a fair bit too for you as well.
Yeah, they're both pretty handy players, obviously, both superstars in there. I think Logan's won the League VNF last year and Eddie finished up there pretty high too, so they're pretty highly respected amongst our group and amongst the league, I think, too. So.
Awesome, Tommy.
No worries, Tommy.
Thank you so much
Thanks
for joining us.
mate.
Good luck today. Not too much luck though.
No, fingers crossed we're going to sit in the van pretty soon. So how good's that? Tommy Smith,
Awesome.
captain of Russell's Creek, coming over and joining us, Boffins, for a quick chat before the game. So, yeah, no, he's pretty pumped, as he should be. This is what you like. Obviously, the weather's a bit off, but it's getting to that time of year, Millsy, that you start training in October, November to get out and play.
Absolutely. So we're going to throw to another break, and we'll come back with. We'll try and get someone from the Allansford Football Netball Club.
Fingers crossed.
You want to give me a minute to chase someone up? I don't know where Alan's got to.
SHB Lending's Tony White has developed his customer-first approach over 30 years in the banking and finance industry. That experience allows Tony to provide valuable insights to his clients. Tony is passionate about seeing his clients achieve financial success. SHB Lending helps you manage financial arrangements, guiding you through key life moments. If you're thinking finance, it's simple. Think Tony White, SHB Lending.
Sheepvention Rural Expo is back, bringing our community together over 2 fantastic days with agri-trade displays, workshops, competitions and demonstrations spanning all areas of agricultural practice. We've got local food trucks, fresh produce displays and amazing innovations. And don't forget all the fun and excitement with an animal petting zoo, working sheepdog trials, kids face painting and sheep displays. There's something for the whole family at Sheepvention.
VG Cabinets is your specialist cabinetry team, servicing Warrnambool and surrounding areas. With over 20 years' experience, the team here can get your cabinetry needs sorted. Housing a CNC router to make sure all the cuts in the workshop are accurate for a perfect install on site. VG Cabinets cover all areas, including kitchens, vanities, laundries, flat packs, stone bench tops, and new homes and renovations. We offer free quotes on any job, so don't hesitate to call Lee on 0408 580 991.
Aqualife Pet and Aquarium is the most unique pet store in the southwest. Where else can you purchase beautiful hand-reared birds like cake parrots or red-tailed black cockatoos? If birds aren't your thing, then maybe it's the bearded dragons, the pet snakes or the stingrays that interest you. The team at Aqualife Pet and Aquarium have the knowledge to keep your pets happy and healthy for life. From rabbits to exotic tropical fish, reptiles and birds, there's no place like Aqualife Pet and Aquarium.
Fitz Media promotes, informs, entertains and supports Southwest Victoria. Southwest Local News covers local stories through Facebook and on Fitz Media's on-demand streaming service. Fitz Media produces local programs important to the Western District, from local sport to entertainment. Fitz Media also offers a range of promotional options, from corporate video services to advertising. Reach a huge audience and support an independently owned local media company. Fitz Media, get in touch today.
Welcome back to Game Day WDFNL, and of course we're here today at the Allansford Rec Reserve playing for the Heart Kids Foundation, and we're joined by our very own Heart Kid, Ella Knoll. Thanks for joining us, Ella.
Thank you.
Obviously it's a charity that's had a massive impact on your life, and now your dad Tim and yourself have been the driving force behind this day for the last 3 years for us.
Yep. Yeah, so Heart Kids I've had 3 open heart surgeries, and Heart Kids have supported us since day one. My dad was actually one of the people that helped create Heart Kids, and still to this day, even though I've moved from the Royal Children's and I'm not a kid anymore, they still support me at the Royal Melbourne, which is really nice. Still check up on me.
That's amazing. 3 open heart surgeries. At what age was your first open heart surgery, Ella?
I was, I reckon, a couple months old.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And you hear of all the good things and all the programs that the Children's Hospital does, but to have an open heart surgery at 3 months and to be a young, upstanding, and to do the work you've done with Heart Kids, Mum and Dad must be very proud of how you have turned out.
Yeah, they are very proud, and I'm proud of my parents as well, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to be so happy to live with a heart condition, because it is hard.
It would be, and obviously, do you play sport as well? No.
No, I'm a lazy person.
She's got her hands full just supporting her fiance,
Yeah.
Xavier Mungine.
Yeah, he's enough.
Well, and of course, something special we brought in. We had best on for the senior games last year. This year is best on ground or court medals for all age groups today. So you'll present those after the senior game.
Yeah.
So, which I thought was fantastic. The photos came up again this year. You're obviously you're a great club person, and you've been fantastic face of this charity.
Thank you.
You're rocking the lovely Red Heart Kids t-shirt, which I was told I wasn't allowed to wear because I look like a red Teletubby. So.
And the red earrings too, Millsy. Like.
Bridget Foster made them, and she's donating them, which is amazing. So get some earrings.
Absolutely, and of course there's raffles going today, and at last count we'd sold over 700 tickets at midday. So.
Well, there goes my chances of winning. Now talk about a bit more about the pest, Norm.
Oh.
You should actually not only have you had 3 heart operations, you put up with Norm. How is he at home?
Look, he's actually, I will give him, he's amazing. He's such a supportive person. He doesn't look it. On the footy field, he doesn't look it, gets white line fever. But he's one of my biggest supporters, which is amazing.
He's a good man, Norm, so I've got nothing else, Bill.
No, well, really, all we can say is thank you, Ella, for raising so much awareness. You can see the red. I was going to get earrings too, but once again, not my colour.
I could probably put one in my old hole.
It's not an easy thing to do, to come out and be the face of it, and every year we ask you to do it again. This year we've convinced you to come on camera, so for all you do for the Heart Kids Foundation and around our footy club, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for helping me do this.
Well done, Ella. You're a good sort.
And a fantastic support person behind her, Kira Winnell's
yes,
come over to just give her the bit
what did she put herself? The support dog.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
A rose between two thorns there.
So, now, thanks for joining us, Ella.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to go to a break, and we'll be back with a bit more pre-game after that.
Matco Hire for all your hire needs.
Good job.
Portable en-suites, generators, toilets, and introducing Matco's new Genie 20-metre boom lift. Matco Hire. Everything you need in one location.
If you're buying or selling a home, Gleeson Real Estate are here to help. The hard-working team at Gleeson are happy to support you right through the buying and selling process. Gleeson Real Estate, friendly faces, expert local knowledge.
VG Cabinets is your specialist cabinetry team, servicing Warrnambool and surrounding areas. With over 20 years' experience, the team here can get your cabinetry needs sorted. Housing a CNC router to make sure all the cuts in the workshop are accurate for a perfect install on site. VG Cabinets cover all areas, including kitchens, vanities, laundries, flat packs, stone bench tops, and new homes and renovations. We offer free quotes on any job, so don't hesitate to call Lee on 0408 580 991.
At Nutrien Ag Solutions, we're here to help you go further. Further in innovation and technology. Further in advice and solutions. Go further for the community. In sustainability. And for the future of our industry. With Nutrien Ag Solutions, there's no limit to how far your business can go.
Sheepvention Rural Expo is back, bringing our community together over 2 fantastic days with agri-trade displays, workshops, competitions and demonstrations spanning all areas of agricultural practice. We've got local food trucks, fresh produce displays and amazing innovations. And don't forget all the fun and excitement with an animal petting zoo, working sheepdog trials, kids face painting and sheep displays. There's something for the whole family at Sheepvention.
Welcome back to Game Day out at the Allansford Recreation Reserve. Our live, unscripted, if you can't tell, unscripted pre-game show.
Just two idiots bumbling our way through it.
Two interviews of people walking past.
Yeah, just grabbed them as they came past. Can't even read me notes because I got told off by the boss in the back of the van.
So we've got some fantastic sponsors, of course, that sponsor this. Roma Britnell sponsors the netball, which you can flick over and have a look at the netball.
Yep.
Nutrien Ag Solutions, Gleeson Real Estate, the Vet Group.
And of course, QX3, the QX3 goal of the day. I'm glad I brought it out today. It's quite.
If only we had a desk sponsor so your notes could sit there.
Sit there, it'd be perfect. I can sort of look. And if we look at the reserves game, I think Creek are pretty much home here. They've skipped away to a nice 2-goal lead.
Absolutely, the biggest lead of the day.
Biggest lead of the day. So I think the undefeated run of Russell's Creek seconds is going to continue on. So, but and looking at the two teams, obviously going to be a close game of footy, but I just think with Ryan back in, Kurt Smith back in from a week away with his family, the midfield depth and class of McLeod, McNeil, Chatfield up front, Phil Chatfield, I just think Creek will win probably 12 points.
Yeah, well,
it's a nothing game for both sides.
Underneath my jacket, I'm clearly wearing my Allansford top, so I'm hoping the Cats get across the line. I think it's going to be a cracking game of footy and a great preview for a final series too.
Especially on that big open spaces at at the DC Farron Oval. So yeah, looking forward to it.
Absolutely. So we'll go to those generous sponsors once again, and we'll be back for all the coverage from the first bounce.
Pepper's Pizza is now open on Liebig Street, Warrnambool, with a fresh new menu. Pepper's has vegetarian, vegan and gluten-free options available, as well as options for new low-carb pizza bases. Pepper's is still serving up all the classics from pizza through to ribs, chicken wings and a variety of family favourite sides. From their busy commercial kitchen, Pepper's can cater for your next special event. With online ordering now available via their website, ordering couldn't be easier. Pepper's Pizza, open 7 days, 11:30am till late.
Bell's Garden Centre has the largest range of sand and soil products in the southwest. People choose Bell's because you can't buy experience, and Bell's has plenty. With bulk product delivery available across the southwest for your next project, it's gotta be Bell's.
Hi, it's Libby from the Vet Group. We are offering discounted standard desexing for dogs and cats for a limited time. Your pet will receive the Vet Group's gold standard level of care at a reduced cost. Terms and conditions apply. Contact the Vet Group, Wollaston, Timboon or Portland clinics and book in your furry friend today. Remember, two's a company but a litter is a crowd. The Vet Group, making pet care easy.
If you're buying or selling a home, Gleeson Real Estate are here to help. The hardworking team at Gleeson are happy to support you right through the buying and selling process. Gleeson Real Estate, friendly faces, expert local knowledge.
Can I recycle this? Search recycling in Warrnambool to find out more. When we all sort our recycling correctly, more can be made from our available resources. A small act makes a big impact.
Through the race and out onto the arena, here is the toss. Tom gets the first possession, quick pass to Brett, drops the sitter, play on down the corridor, a cracking effort by Sam. Down the line to Tim with a sizzler, a turnover from Michael. Rachel gets it back, a chip kick to Charlotte, shakes off the tackle, back down the line to Sam, stacks on the mill, but he gets it out to Brett, he spins and bags a goal. Kerman's Hamburgers for the win, a fan favourite since 49.
When you think of the future of your business, what is it that you hope for? Ways to grow? Ways to be more self-reliant? And always be one step ahead? Are you looking for a partner with solutions to complex business problems? Well, no matter your goal, with Nutrien Ag Solutions, we'll help you go further.
Hang on.
Hello.
Oh.
We forgot to turn the switches.
Well-
So that really good reintroduction, Millsy, that I knew I could hear was very good. And what Millsy was saying, which I was actually quite shocked with, his maths was really spot on. It looks to be an 11-point victory, or potentially 11-point victory to the Russell Creek Reserves here at the Seconds.
Rightfully a very good side that will go through undefeated.
It's a pretty good effort by Joel and Troy Barclay's team.
Didn't drop many games last year, I don't think.
No, they didn't. They won the flag last year, didn't they? I can't
remember that far back. Paul, don't ask me what I did yesterday, mate.
Yeah, I can't.
I can tell you what I did yesterday.
What did you do yesterday?
I got hounded by the lovely wife.
Oh, the good lady wife.
And I hadn't cut or split any firewood.
Oh.
So I trundled out to Bells with the trailer and picked up a metre of blue gum.
Oh, good work, Adam and
absolutely.
the crew out there.
And now their house is just gloriously hot. I was walking around in my jocks and singlet all night because it was too hot.
That's something I don't really want to envisage there, Millsy. But good on the folks out at Bells Garden Supply. They do a fantastic
easy
job
as you like. Drove in, paid me money to get in, paid me money and drove around the back and got loaded up.
Oh, how good's that?
Speaking of loaded,
I was going to say, do we want to do it or just leave him sit there quiet and let him just churn me? But no, welcome to the coverage is faithful leader, Liam Fitzgerald, in the back of the bus.
G'day, boys. Thank you.
Pressing all the buttons.
Yes, I didn't. I thought I'd leave the attractive out of the three of us to do the pre-game show. Did that very well. Well done.
No. Well, actually, while we're here and I've got Liam on air, I had Liam out here last Saturday night. I hosted a sportsman's night out here.
Millsy's debut sportsman's night.
I hosted. It was my debut as an MC, and it was made much, much easier by a couple of fantastic guest speakers, none more so than the man in the back, Liam, because when Liam spoke, the entire room listened.
Yeah,
I guarantee you when Nick Mills was chatting about himself.
Here we go.
Here we go
shit
again.
all the time.
I wouldn't say.
I think he may have a career as well as a video producer and a news hound entrepreneur.
As a public speaker?
As a bit of getting himself on some panels.
Oh, there you go.
It was good fun. I felt a little bit underqualified, to be fair, because, to my right I had Gary Rowan, then I had Wigsy Dowie, and then, of course, Timmy Ludeman. So, they've done some pretty good things in sport, and some of the questions that Millsy had, they were directed to sport, and I just didn't have an answer.
Oh, he talked about his sixth in the best in the under-17.
I had to get that in there because
sixth best in the under-17 grand final.
Broke my nose that game, in case you don't know.
Just in case we haven't heard it once or twice before.
And what we've just seen over here as Allansford have run out is what country footy's all about. Brett Hunger has led his team out and then posed for a photo, wrangled the kids and posed for a photo with the wife and kids for his 150th senior game.
Good on him.
Fantastic.
To Brady's.
And it is there'll be no issue with getting teams confused today. That is a magnificent looking strip from the Allansford
Good strip
Club.
of that splash of red looks really good. Obviously, they didn't get any long sleeves in the order because normally the blokes.
No, there's a few out there.
No. Well, there's Norm. He plays in the long sleeves.
Harry's gone with a short sleeve. How long will it be until he upgrades to the long sleeve?
Well,
he's a chopper and changer.
Yeah, I used to be a chopper and changer.
You commit. You choose one and you commit.
Nah. When it's wet and cold and miserable, it's cover up as much as you could. It was long sleeve gloves, both gloves. I used to wear when it was really cold, just keep the hands warm, and socks right up to my knees and my skin's right down to my knees. So there was about an inch of skin showing.
I'm basically just picturing Jason McCartney in his retirement game.
Correct, pretty much. And it was only when it was really cold. So.
And as we can see at the moment on screen, both teams lined up in the middle there, waiting for the presentation of the Hart Kids Best on Ground medal.
I wonder why Danny was holding court there, but now that explains it. So he'll give out the two umpires have spoken, and it looks to be...
It's gone to Travis Membry.
Well, it's quite fitting. Trav Membry's been a good servant of the Allansford Football
Looks
Club.
to me like someone forgot to get the medal out of the drawer and run it out to the umpires, though.
Those things happen. There's so much going on, and as we see Russell's Creek run out on the ground in their royal blue and white V jumpers, and there's no clash here either today, which is good for our old eyes and poor eyes.
No, I definitely prefer these jumper over the vertical stripes.
Yeah. And they've gone back to their old jumper, so they, as much as it was probably easier for them to go to the North Melbourne kangaroo style jumper back in the late 80s, early 90s and 2000s. Well, now with the technology and being able to whip up these jumpers really quick, they've gone back to their old style of the V. And I know the cricket club have done the same. So the cricket club's tops are very similar. They're not the big solid white V, but it's good that both clubs are.
Well, speaking of, so obviously these Hart Kid strips that Allansford are wearing, then they're debuting the dresses in the A-grade netball today. Last year they wore Clash bibs, but if you turn it over to the netball, you'll see them wearing Hart Kids dresses.
How good's that?
Yeah.
On screen now, boys. Look at that.
All designed. There's not much Tim Knoll can't do.
He's a jack of all
Tim's
trades.
Fashion designer.
Fashion designer. He's helped kick this Hart Kids charity from the ground floor and now promoted here at Allansford. So it's fantastic what you can do, because I reckon 6 weeks ago he was talking about colour schemes to me, and now here they are running out onto the ground.
Yeah, fantastic.
Fantastic.
And I know you guys touched on it in the pre-game, but Hart Kids is an amazing organisation. It's the only one of its kind in Australia, and I know our family's been touched by congenital heart disease and in children, and I know just how much Hart Kids did for my cousin and her son William. William is an avid Western Bulldogs supporter, and has been able to, I guess, try and live as normal life he can, playing junior footy and things like that, thanks to the contributions of not only the Royal Children's Hospital, but Hart Kids and the way they support families like them. So it's a special one for me and for my family to be able to broadcast it, and they certainly do a great job.
Yeah, no, they do, and didn't young Alice speak well?
Absolutely.
She was amazing.
She was
and
petrified
she was herself. Absolutely nothing short of it. And at the end of it, we said, well done. She goes, I don't like public speaking. Realistically, Ella, all you were doing was talking to two people. Like you're talking to your girlfriends at the pub.
You guys are pretty intimidating, though.
I wouldn't have said that. I'm not.
I would have said unattractive would have been the word you would use to describe us.
She definitely showed you both up in that department.
She was the rose between two thorns for sure.
Absolutely. Hey, how many today walks have you with Big Robert here? I have to say that if you missed selectors during the week, our halftime show, thanks to SHB Lending, is a repeat of that interview with Harry, because he spoke fantastic on the show on Wednesday night.
He did, didn't he? He was really good, and you obviously warned us that he's a man of many words, but obviously once we got talking about, as we see him still having a few shots for goal now, like you ask how many he's going to get today, if he can get 1 1/4, he's done his job.
Yep.
It's difficult for a forward on conditions like a key position forward on days like today, knowing the wind and that sort of stuff. And he's the proud footballer. He'll go, well, I'm only might get 6 looks at it today, and if I get 6 looks at it, I want to make the most of it. So
Absolutely. I think it'll be more important to bring Rani Jamison and those smaller forwards into the game today. It looks green. It's slippery. It's not a bog hole.
It's sticky.
But you prefer to have a turning circle like myself than a Rani Jamison out there today.
Yeah. Well,
that said, though, Mills, you looked a picture of fitness out there in the under-18s, umpiring the juniors.
Oh, I don't think that has not much credit to the under-18s.
You were
Who won that game?
They Creek did comfortably.
They spoke like a true umpire.
You set him
it
up.
Was
then.
either umpire, It was either umpire the under-18s or cook chips. So
we've got a big couple of weeks too, boys. Obviously, finals start next week, and we'll be up to Mortlake for the Saturday clash, and then I can't remember with the Sundays back local, isn't it, Millsy?
Yeah, it's at Russell's Creek.
Russell's Creek at the Mac. Yep.
So then the second week will be
is
it Old Collegians, isn't it?
Here or Collegians.
Yeah, depending on the winners.
Second week.
We did talk about that on the selectors with Kylie.
We did.
And then actually thinking about it, if Allansford lose,
don't do this again.
Collegians win, that's when the league's going to have a decision to make.
Yeah.
Because they play each other. You would imagine that it would be here, the Allansford Collegians game, if that was the matchup they get, because Allansford.
You threw that curly one at Kylie.
Yeah, but I confused myself because I didn't actually think about it. But
and it was fun to watch you trying to recompose your thought. That's for sure.
Or after a bit of thought, it's if Allansford lose, Collegians win, the game should be here because Allansford finish higher on the ladder. That's the way I would do it, because there's no point playing all season and finish higher on the ladder to actually play at your opposition's home ground.
Absolutely, and we are about to get underway.
Look out.
Umpire Craig McGifford is about to bowl it up for the first bounce. We're going to see Zach Jamison and Dylan Burns, which is a contest we talked about pre-game. I am looking forward to seeing.
Yeah, and so am I. Like, it should be a really cracking game of football.
Drake to Tommy Smith.
Yeah, I thought that would be the matchup.
Kirkwood to Gyron.
Yeah, and who's got Tim Ryan? I can't see. He's hiding behind Timmy Ryan there.
Yeah, stop hiding. Doesn't help us.
McLeod's got Hare and...
Burns gets it to no one but to advantage. Picked up by Marr. He throws it on the boot, given a shove as he kicks it. Only gets as far as Brady. He's a flick handball over the top to Swan, and good tackle there by young Brady on Ruben Swan. Ball up on the second centre circle there. Obviously, the seniors using that far circle.
And as the tap's one down by Burns, but it's Silk Gordon over the top to Hoffman. Back to Gordon. Good intercept mark there by Ruddles Castle. And he'll just hold it up a little bit there just on the back end of the centre square, over to Phil Chatfield. Chatfield wheels straight onto that right boot, pumping it long with a massive kick. And leading out is Lees. But it's Ryan. Ryan, handball over the top, looking for, finding McLeod, who's tried to back out of traffic there, but not happening. Busting through the pack is Tim Ryan. Gordon now. Back to Smith. Smith back to Smith. No, but it's Hoffman. Into way is Burns. Ball's just pinging around. Good clean hand by McNeil. Snap on its way by Smith, and it's a goal. There's the first one on the board for Russell's Creek. Yeah, great work by Zach Timms on the goal line. Quick snap out. Ball just kept alive by Russell's Creek, and that sees the first goal on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard. Sees Russell's Creek 1 goal 6, leading Allansford 0-0-0. Quick start.
I think we found in the under-18s and the reserves games, the ball did ping around on the ground a little bit until both teams sort of figured out where they were. It's just a great pick-up and snap from Tommy Smith.
It was just a snap out of the pack by Smith, and it'll be Burns and Jamison. One down to Smith by Burns. Smith on that right boot, pumps it out, and it'll be Brady. Brady with the headgear on and the long sleeves. Good body work there by Swan. Quick hands back to Silk Gordon. Looking for Marr, but misses the target. Coming through is Marr. Tackle on Marr by Chatfield. That's holding the ball. Lockie Speed. Great decision, young fella. Just took on the tackle. Strong tackle by Phil Chatfield.
Not getting through Phil Chatfield.
No. Looking for his brother in Gyron. Leading up at the ball. He wheels straight back. Pump it long in. Looking for Ryan and Smith. One out. Ryan working hard to the front position for the ball. Is Allansford in edge. Back to Kurt Smith. Smith out to McNeil onto that left side. No. Comes back in on the right. Brothers Castle is just going to absorb the tackle by Hunger, and umpire O'Keefe will call for a ball up deep inside Russells Creek's forward 50. Cracking start to the game there, Millsy.
So it's going to be Lee and Ryan in the square. Ryan gets the tap. Sits up for Drake, though. Drake, under pressure, just gives a little shovel out. Gets Logan McLeod run down. That he's holding the ball. A fantastic tackle by Rani Jamison out there in the far pocket.
I reckon that was Caleb Templeton there.
Was it? Sorry.
From behind. Ball carries too far for Day. Ball pumped back in by Ruddle Castle. Finds Ryan on the chest. The big number 62, the wild card in the deck for Russells Creek season. Timmy Ryan. He's no stranger to the kicking goal, is Timmy Ryan.
So he's going to go around with the snap. Snaps.
Kicks a banana. And Apples, the goal umpire, says no, that's a behind. And that's Timmy Ryan's first score on the day.
There'll be no questioning Apples' decisions today.
Especially after what we saw a few weeks back, making the rounds on social media. He's not one to mess with, his Apples.
And quite happily to go to the newspaper and talk about it.
Did he really?
There was an article in the paper, yes.
About a bus? Really?
So it's going to be Gordon. He's going to take his time. Not much on offer. It's a short one. It's not a great one. It puts Ben Lee under pressure. Gets the handball out, but it's Smith to Alberts. Alberts shovels a handball to McNeil. McNeil spins around onto that left. It's a snap. It's a lovely goal.
Kicking forward by Andy McNeil. That's his first on the day too, so that's on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard. Sees Russells Creek 2 goals, 1-13. To Allansford, no score.
When you think of the future of your business, what is it that you hope for? Ways to grow? Ways to be more self-reliant? And always be one step ahead? Are you looking for a partner with solutions to complex business problems? Well, no matter your goal, with Nutrien Ag Solutions, we'll help you go further.
So far we've seen Russells Creek dominating the play early, only 5 minutes in, and it's yet to go into Allansford's forward half of the ground. Chatfield, big and strong, can't get it away. Knocked out in the tackle, says the umpire. Well done by Chatfield, who just knocks it forward. Marr can't take it with him. Good handball out there to Brady. Brady sits up nicely on that wet grass. He's kicked forward. Oh, Gyron Chatfield with a fantastic grab. Just
have they come to play Russells Creek?
Russells Creek are on. That was the perfect pass to a leading forward.
And it was a super kick there by Paddy Brady. And Gyron Chatfield is lining up directly in front of us on a 35 metres out on a 50-degree angle. Chatfield coming in, kick on its way, holds it up on the breeze, doesn't come back. It's a good kick by Chatfield there. Breeze just didn't do enough with it. But yeah, they've come to play. Phil's started it, Kurt Smith, and that run off the half-back line as well. So ball's brought back in by Edge, and he'll go out defensive side looking for Gordon, and it's too wide, and it's out of bounds, and the ball will be thrown back in underneath the light tower out there on the eastern side of the Allansford Oval, in front of the Bell's Garden Supply sign there, Millsy.
Absolutely.
Get down there and get your blue
gum or your red gum, whatever tickles your fancy. So Lee up in the ruck. Smith gets their handball out.
Finds Timms. Timms has a shot on goal, and he loves it.
It's three for the Creekers.
Whack. Within 6 minutes, they've got 3 on the board. I didn't see this. I thought it'd be, but if you're a little bit off, Allansford might be a little bit off because they can't go anywhere. They can't go up, they can't go down. I thought it might have been a bruise-free game of footy, but Creek have come to play, and they're going to set the tone here. They want to.
I think when we spoke to Dylan earlier at Herbertson on the selectors, he was quite keen to come in, play their best footy possible, and keep that going.
Right. And they've got to play them next week, so they don't want to take any wounds into the next week, do Allansford. And it's O'Keefe, throw it up, it'll be Jamison and Burns. One down by Jamison. Jamison butters up, gets his own tap. Ball in front, that's in the back to Gleeson, but no, calls play on, and it's Alberts back out finding Herman. Intercepting there.
It's been driven into the back, yes, and the umpire, Casey O'Keefe said that is in the back. It is Herman, yes. So kicks long. Robbie Hare's the target and takes a good strong pack mark. 60 metres out, gives it off to Edge, quickly runs to the 50. His kick is high, it's not going to make it. Xavier Mungine brings it to the ground. Grist picks it, swings on the boot. Charlie Grist has kicked a goal of the gate contender.
That is a QX3 goal of the day contender by Charlie Grist.
Mark it down.
Yeah, well, I will mark that down, Fitzy.
And don't forget it.
No, I won't forget it.
I've written the time
thank you.
And the quarter.
One, Allansford, Charlie Grist, snap.
That'll help me with my highlights.
How was that from Hare just to take a fantastic
good strong pack mark too.
3 deep.
A good old-fashioned contested mark, and then dished it off to the runner in Brad Edge. And
normally it'd have the journey just sort of held up against that breeze, as we see Burns and Jamison gets as far as Other Jamison finds Gleeson. Throws it on the outside of that right boot. Not a great kick. Picked up by Reed. Reed handballs to Zach Jamison. Zach Jamison goes forward over Mungine's head. Hare and McLeod. And it's going to trickle through for a behind.
And I see that being a good contest today. Griffin McLeod on Robbie Hare. There wasn't much he could do there. Ball comes back into play. Holds up in the breeze, and it's Reed intercepting. Templeton back to the Edge. Edge will chip it over the top, looking for Brady. Too much on the kick, and it's Gordon. Gordon kick on its way, and that's be out of bounds on the full in front of the social club here at the Allansford Recreation Reserve.
So Brady will take the resultant free kick. Just takes his time. McNeil's on offer short. No, goes a bit longer. Good fist down out there by Alex Lane, but picked up by Hunger. Misses the target of Ma, and then rides him in the back. No, quick kick forward. Grist pushed under it. Good contest. Hare picks it up. He looks for the handball. Gets the handball out to Zach Jamison. Throws it on the boot. It's gone high and not very far, and it's going to trickle out of bounds down in that far forward pocket there on the Ziegler parade end.
Here's a stat for you, Millsy. When was the last time Robbie Hare had 2 handballs?
I'd say now he's kicked his 100th goal. He can probably throw a few more in.
He did. Tim did say that we've got that milestone out of the way.
Well,
so
I'm actually going to give. I keep goals, but I'm going to keep handball stats for Robbie Hare today, just because I like doing that.
For the rest of the season?
No, just trickled out of bounds, just 15 metres around from the last.
Because there's a full forward, we don't handball. But I've seen him do it twice.
As if he's still lining up at full forward.
Yeah.
So Burns and Hare. Hare uses his strength but can't quite get it to his advantage. Cooper Day wraps up Alberts, then gets knocked out. Alberts kick from Burns.
Finds Chatfield. Chatfield wheels around on that right boot, pumps it up in the air, but it'll be Edge in the way. Good effort there by Lane. Buttering up on the fall of the ball was Ma. Ball's not coming out of there, and umpire's speed calls for it. And he'll throw it up, but that's the thing. Hopefully, Josh Kirkwood has the tickets, because Jiren will get up and down all day. Ball bouncing around, and it's back shovels to Jamison, back to Edge, all by hand. Edge boots it forward. Intercepting mark is Chatfield, the gyro variety. Handball back, looking for Hoffman.
Reed pumps it forward, norms the target, can't find him, keeps his feet. Mungine paddles, can't quite pick it up yet. He's knocked it out, He's been held.
Good decision, Lockie.
No point arguing with him because he's paid it. As they stream through the middle of Rutland Castles, Ryan's the target. Ben Lee's got his work cut out because he's got Chatfield and Ryan on him. Chatfield just helps him across the boundary line. Oh no, he's paid deliberate. He's been pushed with the ball, and he's paid insufficient intent.
Wow.
Wow. That's one for the What's Your Decision segment
It
on the
is
selectors.
too. It is.
If we can get it up and going.
We will.
And it's Chatfield now. I didn't see that. I just thought that was just a push over. Anyway, Chatfield. Tough kick for the big fella. If anyone's going to kick it, it'll be Gyron. Too narrow. It's out of bounds on the full. Yeah,
so
probably
no
dodged one
harm,
there.
no foul.
Harm, yeah. Anyway, as I said, that's one for the what's your decision there. What could he do? I was going to say the first two players back to that contest with Creek, so it was a 3-on-1 Creek's favour, but still I didn't see the...
Gordon plays on. He's going to pump it long. Zach Jamison and Burns is the contest. Jamison gets hands to it, but good punch. Chatfield gets the handball over to McLeod. McLeod gets the handball back to Burns. Burns throws it on the boot. It's high, it's long, and it's a goal.
Let's go.
At just a very, very mellow celebration from Dylan Burns, as if that's just regulation snap from 50.
He's been very good so far, Dylan Burns. We're going to have to get the keys off Millsy, off Liam, mate, because we are going to fog up big time with the amount of hot air coming out of our mouths today. Absolutely. And on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard sees Russell's Creek 4 goals, 2-26, leading Allansford 1 goal, 1-7. But yeah, it was just a quick snap. Just the forward pressure of them. Creek, they've really come to play. There's no easy possessions for Allansford today.
Absolutely not. How easy did Burns make that look?
Yeah, he got a nice bounce. Good body work by Smith in the goal square as well.
Just a 50-metre snap. So Jamison and Burns again. Double tap at it from Burns. Zach Jamison roves his own work, gets the handball, finds Coots. Brady Coots kicks it. He's given a good push as he kicked it. Nothing in that. That's fair. And it's just going to trickle over the boundary line on the far side of the ground.
In front of the Roma Britnell sign.
Absolutely. Shout out to Roma Britnell, of course.
Good supporter of Fitz Media.
And the netball. You can flick over and have a look at the netball, thanks to Roma Britnell. So Burns gets really well in the front spot.
Down to Herman.
Herman.
And there's the contest that I'd like to see. It's Gordon and Alberts, but it's Gordon, Silk Gordon, pumping it back inside, looking for his brother in Cade, but it overcooked it over
Cooper
the Day.
Not a great handball from Day. Gordon's put under a lot of pressure, and it's 3 versus 2. Comes out. Tim's. Day still fighting for it, wrapped up by Brady. And now Brady's swamped by 3.
And umpire McGiffin will call for the ball. And he'll throw it up, and it'll be Burns and Jamison again. No clear winner in the ruck contest there, but it's Brady. Push on the ball there by Swan, and it'll trickle out of play in front of the Nutrien Ag sign. Legitimately Nutrien Ag. Out there on the outer wing. Instead of our remarkable sponsor signs just appearing from nowhere.
I never know how they do that.
Oh, it's just amazing how that does that.
The magic of football.
Yeah. Oh, great body work by Chatfield. Clears the path to Smith. Smith over to Burns by hand. Tumbles a kick forward, and Chatfield in front, like every good forward should be. Gyron Chatfield look to kick forward and find Tommy Smith, but just overcooks it a little bit, and it's out of bounds on the full. Just a bit unlucky there.
It might have been just a bit hard of a kick leading back.
Yeah, he just probably needed to chip it a little bit. But I think it is a boundary throw in. There's a lot of discussion there with Apples and Casey and the young boundary umpire, who to his credit called it as what he saw. He was a long way back. And no Connor again today.
No Connor again.
Want to get a final, young Connor?
I tell you what.
We've been robbed of Connor.
We certainly have jinxed that poor kid.
I tell you what, his mullet.
As you see, kick forward. Kirkwood and Chatfield, a good one-on-one contest in the square.
Who was the bloke that cut all his hair off and lost all his strength?
Samson.
Was it Samson? Yeah, he's like Samson.
The kick comes into Lee. Lee's going to handball on to Edge to play on quick. Edge looks longer down the ground. Mungene's the target, but it's overcooked the kick. He's got 3 to beat. A good pick up by Xavier Mungene. He's as a scrambling kick forward. Here's the target. It's going to bounce. And it's beautifully attacked by Cooper Day, who's come bursting through the pack. Throws it on this boot to snap round. And
Day.
Charlie Grist is taking a sliding mark right in front of Mark White's fire down there.
Well done by Norm Mungen there. He didn't give up and just kept the ball
And
going.
just that
read the flight of it well.
The attack on the ball from Cooper Day to come through the pack with that
Split
one.
open the pack, and we got Gris lining up for his second, and Allansford second. Tough kick from that pocket.
Won't say anything because
He's
I
going to check side.
skied about how good his kicking was. He's check sided it.
It's narrow, but that's
Very
the
narrow.
kick he had to do.
Absolutely, it's a hard pocket to kick goals from.
Left footer's pocket, that one there.
He used to try kick a couple of training back in the day from there.
Yeah.
Someone mute Liam's mic.
That little walkway just as you're coming out of the rooms, that used to be the challenge point.
Unfortunately, Millsy, we can't mute his mic. He controls it. Kick in by Creek finds Danny Glover on that outer side. Glover looking for Chatfield. Great hit up lead by Joran. Getting in the way is Edge. Under pressure, still Gordon.
Great
tackle
tackle
by Kurt Smith, the wily veteran from Port Fairy. Kurt Smith used to be a really good basketballer too, Kurt Smith.
He was a
Seahawk.
Seahawk for years. Long kick, Chatfield's a target. Bounces up to Ryan and gets it out of McNeil. McNeil's gone round twice.
Had to
and
make
it's
the
gone
decision, basketball or footy.
out of bounds. Actually, he played both for a long time.
know, he
He's
did.
never forced to choose.
He was good at both.
Tell you what, Nathan Sobey was our handy creaker as well.
He was. Won a best and fairest off about 9 games.
Smith gets the handball. Goes out to McLeod. That's Logan. Logan's had a shot on goal, but misses to the near side.
And he
4-4.
was well within his rights to have a shot on goal there, Logan McLeod.
Absolutely, no doubt. He kicked 8 last week, so he's thinking he is a full forward.
He's a goal-kicking full forward. He's kicked 29 goals for the year. Like, obviously, you take the 8 out of it, he's still kicked 21. It's still a pretty solid season
It's a
for a
fantastic
midfielder.
return from the league rating Eastern medalist. So
Edge
Edge
now.
is long. It's Jamison and Burns. Burns gets a front spot. No one can really pick it up. Well done by Templeton. He comes through, kicks forward. Target is that man Chatfield. Good spoil from Edge, but Chatfield strong enough to throw it on the boot, and he also misses to exactly the same spot on that near side.
That's 2 for Joran and 1 out on the full.
We don't keep. I thought as a full forward you wouldn't count on out on the fulls. They don't impact the scoreboard. They don't count.
Impact the scoreboard. But they're very dangerous going forward, our Creek. And it's Edge to Bull. Bull now looking for Lee. Lee has it deep inside his defensive 50 over to the distributor Edge. Good kick by Edge. Finds
Hoffman
but
should have marked
fumbles
that.
what he's taken. And it's Drake. Good smother there by Alex Lee, and the ball will ricochet off the
Did he just
Matco
run into the van?
No, hit
the microphone.
Hit the new scissor lift from Matco
Oh, the
Hire.
brand new one.
The Matco Hire scissor lift. And
They
the ball
parked
will
it a bit too close to the fence today for Paul Walker's liking, but good
Hey,
on
I
them
didn't
for
even
bringing
notice
them
it.
out.
We've just got a bit of a dead spot. We can't see.
I didn't notice.
We can't see
until
the
you brought
side
it
of
up.
Dylan Herbinson's pretty face on the bench. Mar gets that clearing kick
free kick down the
downfield.
ground.
Yeah, he slung
Yeah.
him down. It was hardly a sling, but tackle went too long.
Yes.
There was nothing malicious in it, Kurt Smith. So
Yeah,
Drani Jamison, he's going to swing it out wide to Gordon. It's just going to sit up nicely. Gordon with the kick inside 50. Hare's being led to the ball by Griffin.
McLeod. and
McLeod.
It's Day. Day back to Gordon. Gordon bouncing on a dime. Gets around it. Kick on its way. And it's Mungine, the pressed. Hare. Good body work by Hare. That's almost in the back. Umpire McGiffin, no. And clear mark will be by Cooper Day. Squares it up, finds Jonah Marr. Directly in front. Nothing in that. Won't be sucked in, will Craig McGiffin. Obviously, Kurt Smith come in to remonstrate a little bit. Don't be silly there, Kurt. You're smarter than that. And
You,
Jonah,
Millsy, and McGiff could be triplets today.
Well, because we've actually bitten the bullet and decided to shave our hair off.
We aren't living. We are not living in the past. And
come on,
Marr
you blokes.
lining up for goal. Crucial kick, this one by Jonah Marr.
And it's
Hasn't
just
got the
gone.
journey.
No, didn't have the legs and gone
Touched
through
on
for
the
a
line.
behind.
So
Yes.
obviously the wind is favouring left of screen or the Princess Highway end of the Allansford Recreation Reserve, which we thought would be the case. Chatfield, kick inside, finds McLeod in his left back pocket. McLeod over the top, looking for Alberts. Sam Alberts been great since he's come back in after a slow start with injury. Alberts kick on its way, and it'll be Gleeson. Gleeson will play on.
Oh.
Slip over nearly, square it up, and it's Hare
And
in
a
front. Can't get past the big full forward. lining up for his first of the day and his 107th goal for the season. You probably almost back him in, put it in the book.
Well, from here, yes. What a fantastic attacking bit of play from Flynn Gleeson, though.
Super.
Nearly went arse up on the crease.
On the cricket pitch, yeah.
And he still managed just to put it to Hare's advantage, which is his size. So
Coming
Robbie Hare
in,
comes
Hare,
in
bang.
over the umpire's hat.
So they've settled here a little bit here of Allansford. And on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard sees Russells Creek 22 minutes into the first quarter, 4-5-29 leading Allansford, 2 goals 3-13, 2 goals 3-15.
Fitz Media Live is the Southwest free on-demand streaming platform. It's the same as any streaming service with no costs. It's free to download, free to register, and free to watch our local programs, including Southwest local news, The Full Story, Silver Ball Sessions, and 4Y. Fitz Media Live also brings you special events. You can also use Fitz Media Live to stream to your TV. Fitz Media Live. Download it today.
So the ball up saw a free kick to Rani Jamison. He pumps it in long. Grist jumped and just didn't put the hands in the air as Ma comes in. Pick up from Grist, follows up his work. Charlie Grist is...
Who put that bloody post there?
Why would you put that there, Charlie Grist? He was happy, and then he realised he hit the post.
Bounce of the ball, just bounced it back into the post. Ball's brought back into play, finds the Chatfield. Chatfield, little chiseler over the top, finds things. Oh, Templeton drops what he should have taken, and the ball will be out of bounds in front of the old grandstand here.
Right near our blind spot, which
What's happened here?
we can't quite get over there.
Like Caleb Templeton, to his credit, he was trying to bluff the umpire, but umpire McGiffin was having none of it and says, no, you dropped what you should have taken. If it had been a bucket of that stuff, it would have been all over him, Millsy. It was that easy. As the young boundary umpire throw it back in, and it'll be Jamison and Burns. Jamison wins down, no clear winner. Burns handball up off the ground, finds Timms. Link up run by, finds Chatfield. Great block by Herman. Chatfield takes a bounce through the middle. Running it too far. No,
he's bounced. Just got away from
Warwick.
Good work by Drake.
He's now under pressure. Good bump from Alberts. Sits back up for Drake. Gives it back to Bull. He's going to go short and just settle things down by finding Ben Lee. Lee comes back out to this clubroom side out in front of Jamison, who's off to the races. There's one bounce, two bounces.
Warwick.
Kicks it long, kicks it high. Hare's the target. It's a one-on-one. Hare too big, too strong.
Good body work.
Fantastic work by Rani Jamison to find his target there.
Warwick can pull out a little bit. Amy can stay there.
Robbie Hare go back.
Lining up for his second.
Yep, perfect.
And Allansford's third goal of the day. This to marry up the kicks to handball ratio by Robbie Hare. 2 kicks, 2 handballs.
Fantastic.
And 2 goals.
In-interview stat brought to you by SHP Lending there from Paul Walker.
Hare coming in. Kick on its way, and that's home. That's 2 from 2 from Robbie Hare. Well done. It's just very methodical how he goes through his routine. And
all of a sudden, she's 3-4-22, Allansford to Russells Creek 4-5-29, Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
Hi, it's Rob from the Vet Group. Heifers are the future of a dairy herd, and the Vet Group is here to help your heifers meet their potential, whether that's by monitoring worm egg counts or mineral levels, or designing a vaccination calendar to help prevent infectious disease. Our techs and vets can make things easier for you on farm by weighing heifers, assisting in synchrony programs, and teach selling heifers to prevent mastitis at calving. The Vet Group, making herd care easy.
Reserve, and it's tightened it up here, and it's Jamison. Centre clearance, ball deep inside. It's Grist looking for Hare, got it, got it. Lining up for 3, put Allansford in front.
What a fantastically well-weighted pass from Charlie Grist.
Oh, the super kick, just kicked it to where the big fella was.
Great contest from Hoffman too to allow Grist to run onto that ball.
Just kicked it, and the big fella, once he got the break.
I almost thought you'd blown out your birthday candles, and that's what you were wishing for.
Yeah.
Hare.
It's going to seem very exciting.
Robbie Hare coming up, lining up for his 3rd goal on the day. Got it, the big fella.
Bang.
That's 3. Takes him to 109 for the year, and that gives Allansford the lead. Didn't see that coming, Millsy. And Allansford 5-4-34, leading Russell's Creek 4-5-29 on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard. Yeah, that's
only 4, isn't it? We're only 4. Fitzy's ahead of us.
Fitzy's ahead of us.
Fitzy's ahead of us.
I'm always ahead of you blokes.
He hadn't kicked it. He'd already put it down.
As soon as I saw him fist pump, I'll put it down.
Yeah, okay.
So
there you
Burns and Jamison. Burns gets a good tap cleared. Roves his own work. Throws it on the boot. A fantastic kick. Then finds the skipper, Tommy Smith.
Did you see the body work on Smith there on Patrick Drake? Just a little bit of a block. A little bit of a push off to hold.
Great forward craft.
Yeah, great forward craft. And I've said it a few times this year about Cooper Day, but young forwards can actually watch and learn on how to use forward craft by Tommy Smith and Cooper Day.
Absolutely. And of course, the Russell's Creek side missed him last year in that final series, big time.
Coming in for his second on the day, kick on its way. He likes it. Apples likes it, does he? Yes, he does. Benny Lees was looking to bluff Apples to get to the... But no, that's Tommy Smith's second for the day. And that takes the Russell's Creek score to 5-5-35, leading Allansford 4-4-28 on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
I'm Roma Britnell. I'm working hard for you and for the South West Coast region. I want to know what matters most to you. You can email me, catch me on social media, or visit my office in Liebig Street. I'm here to work for you.
Welcome back to the Allansford Recreation Reserve. So we see just a handy little lead. It was a big lead.
It was a big lead.
Chiseled away by Allansford. Got to 1 point, and now they're back out to 7.
And it was that man Burns in the ruck. Burns and Jamison do battle again. No clear winner. Fall of the ball is Alberts out to Ruddles Castle. Overrunning. That's in the back against Gordon. No. Umpire McGiffin says, I'll have it.
Just keep your eye on Cade Gordon there. He's very, very ginger around those stoppages.
Is he really?
Takes a long time to get up and just hobbles. Maybe he's just got old man
just a hobbler,
McNeil, stripped of the ball, didn't really get rid of it. Swan just hassled off it. Again, keeps going. It's Burns and Swan. It's a 5 on. It's a stacks on the mill. Sticks up out down to Matt Herman. He's given a shove across the boundary line.
And umpire McGiffin says, throw it in, young boundary umpire.
Work cut out of them today, those poor young boundary umpires.
The young kid, that's where the ball's going to be a fair bit, where that prevailing wind is pushing everything.
Days like today, I definitely would want
Jamison
more than a
gets
pie
it down,
and
finds
Coke.
Ma. Shoveled back, but can't quite find it, can Jamison.
Ooh, that was close on McLeod. They probably... It's not what I expected today, Millsy. I thought it'd be a little bit bruise-free, but it's not. They're playing for keeps, even though there's not really much.
So Brady's going to get the free kick because he's been helped across the boundary line fence. He looks inboard. It's a short pass, chopped off by the veteran Brad Bull. So Bull, he's just going to take his time. Goes out wide.
Finds Silk Gordon. Got time and space as Gordon pumping it long. Good kick to advantage. Just carries a bit, and it's Hoffman buttering up his Jet Herman day. Good handball out. Finds Ma. Tumbles a kick forward, inside forward 50. Grist taking on the tackler. What's
Gleeson.
Umpire McGiffin says that's holding the ball against Gleeson. And Noah Edge gets a resulting free kick. No, that's Logan McLeod. Finds his midfield running buddy in McNeil. At centre half back here on the Recreation Reserve. Kick on its way over the top of the Kirkwood. Smith.
Oh, Lee, what a fantastic 100 pickup. Kicks out wide, finds Hoffman. Hoffman plays on. He goes long to Hare's the target, but it's too short. It finds neither Mungine or Hare. It finds Noah Edge, who's been one of those ones we talked about, who's really good across the half-back line. His kicks out wide, finds Brady. I can see through the camera operator's legs. Brady's kick then comes in to Jet Herman.
Mark or free kick to Herman, and there's a
right
siren.
on the quarter-time siren.
That's a very entertaining first quarter.
Definitely some feeling in this game of football.
Well and truly there, Millsy. It's a ding-dong battle out here, and it sees Russell's Creek take a 7-point lead going into the first term. Russell's Creek 5-5-35, leading Allansford 4-4-28. As the moisture starts to fall from the sky, and there's a dirty, great big black cloud to our left.
Look at that.
And I reckon you're going out to do a get a bit of an insight on what the coaches have to say. Millsy?
Am I indeed? Yes.
Completely thrown under the bus.
I
there,
didn't
Nick
know the
Mills.
Allansford bus came through at this time of the day, but I have just been thrown under it.
I'll tell you what.
Come on.
I'll go at halftime if it's not raining.
Let's take a break. We'll come back, and then these two up the front can work out who's going out of the elements.
Neither.
We'll be back right after this.
You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Matco Hire for all your hire needs. Portable en-suites, generators, toilets, and introducing Matco's new Genie 20-metre boom lift. Matco Hire. Everything you need in one location.
If you're buying or selling a home, Gleeson Real Estate are here to help. The hard-working team at Gleeson are happy to support you right through the buying and selling process. Gleeson Real Estate, friendly faces, expert local knowledge.
VG Cabinets is your specialist cabinetry team, servicing Warrnambool and surrounding areas. With over 20 years' experience, the team here can get your cabinetry needs sorted. Housing a CNC router to make sure all the cuts in the workshop are accurate for a perfect install on site. VG Cabinets cover all areas, including kitchens, vanities, laundries, flat packs, stone bench tops, and new homes and renovations. We offer free quotes on any job, so don't hesitate to call Lee on 0408 580 991.
Pepper's Pizza is now open on Liebig Street, Warrnambool, with a fresh new menu. Pepper's has vegetarian, vegan and gluten-free options available, as well as options for new low-carb pizza bases. Pepper's is still serving up all the classics from pizza through to ribs, chicken wings and a variety of family favourite sides. From their busy commercial kitchen, Pepper's can cater for your next special event. With online ordering now available via their website, ordering couldn't be easier. Pepper's Pizza, open 7 days, 11:30am till late.
Bell's Garden Centre has the largest range of sand and soil products in the southwest. People choose Bell's because you can't buy experience, and Bell's has plenty. With bulk product delivery available across the southwest, for your next project, it's got to be Bell's.
Hi, it's Libby from the Vet Group. We are offering discounted standard desexing for dogs and cats for a limited time. Your pet will receive the Vet Group's gold standard level of care at a reduced cost. Terms and conditions apply. Contact the Vet Group Wollaston, Timboon or Portland clinics and book in your furry friend today. Remember, two's a company but a litter is a crowd. The Vet Group, making pet care easy.
If you're buying or selling a home, Gleeson Real Estate are here to help. The hard-working team at Gleeson are happy to support you right through the buying and selling process. Gleeson Real Estate, friendly faces, expert local knowledge.
Can I recycle this? Search recycling in Warrnambool to find out more. When we all sort our recycling correctly, more can be made from our available resources. A small act makes a big impact.
Through the race and out onto the arena, here is the toss. Tom gets the first possession, quick pass to Brett, drops the sitter, play on down the corridor, a cracking effort by Sam. Down the line to Tim with a sizzler, a turnover from Michael. Rachel gets it back, a chip kick to Charlotte, shakes off the tackle, back down the line to Sam, stacks on the mill, but he gets it out to Brett, he spins and bags a goal. Kerman's Hamburgers for the win, a fan favourite since 49.
When you think of the future of your business, what is it that you hope for? Ways to grow? Ways to be more self-reliant? And always be one step ahead? Are you looking for a partner with solutions to complex business problems? Well, no matter your goal, with Nutrien Ag Solutions, we'll help you go further.
Welcome back to the Allansford Recreation Reserve. We've seen a cracking first quarter of football here. Massive shout out. I think she tunes in every week. We've got a message from Nanette Kelly.
There we go.
Josh Kirkwood's nana. She shouted out she's watching. She's at Casterton Sanford's 150th year celebrations.
I did hear this.
But she still managed to tune in to watch the grandson.
Got to watch the grandson. Well done, Annette.
I think she
Good
might
job.
nearly be the #1 follower.
#1 ticket holder for Vitz Media is Nanette over there in Casterton. As
We'll send
umpire
it.
Speed throws it up. Start proceedings of the second quarter. Ruddles Castle overruns it, Burns, kicks off the ground, and it's Chatfield, the two number ones do battle in Chatfield and Gleeson. Chatfield keeps it in front of himself, and it's McLeod trickling about out of play in front of Phil Chatfield. And the young boundary umpire will throw it back in front of the Matco Hire sign there, Millsy.
Absolutely. Right opposite the Matco Hire scissor lift.
And I'll go as far to say, running hop for Ream and Turlin's Plumbing's Robbie Hare.
Absolutely.
3 goals in the first quarter.
So Jamison gets down to only goes as far as McLeod, can't pick up. Edge rides the bump from Alberts, but a handball only finds Alberts. He's trapped. Picked up by Zach Jamison. Throws it on the boot. It's down the line. It's a foot race between the two number ones again. But Brett Hunger, the skipper, gets a hand in there. Finds Coots. Coots is happy to kick forward and find Hare. Good, strong mark. 60 metres out from Hare. He looks to Ruben Swan leading back to the goals. A very well-weighted pass and a great mark and running back with the flight.
Looks to be a costume change by Batman Robbie Hare.
I told you.
He's gone from shorts to the long sleevers.
Didn't I not say before the game he's a known changer of jumpers?
He is a known changer. So is he changed from Michael Keating to Christian Bale or Christian Bale to Michael Keating?
He probably thinks he's a ripped Ben Affleck. belting up Superman. As
Swan.
Ruben Swan on that left foot. It's gone right, though. Too far right. Umpire Apple says that's a behind.
That's a behind.
Would have been a great goal there from Swan to cap off a fantastic mark.
He's gone from Batman to Bruce Wayne.
And now you've seen it, so you saw 60 metres mark. Harry's then passed off to someone leading into the goal, so he's come to bring the boys into the game.
He's what has he got? 109 for the season.
109. You probably, and you can kick it as far as him. You're entitled to have a shot. Jamison gets in front. Mar just fists it forward again, but it's only as far as Jet Herman.
Kick on its way, finds Edge by Chatfield, intercepting mark by Edge.
It's not 50, Brad Bull. Put your hands down.
Edge will pump it forward, looking for Hare, over the top of Hare. Good work, defensive spoil there.
Hoffman can't quite get the kick away. Handball out to Chatfield. Phil finds Kurt Smith. Kurt just kicks it out.
To advantage of Chatfield, Gyron Chatfield, and it's Drake.
I don't think he had it, but Coots to Mar. Mar, lovely fake. Throws it on the boot long. He's met heavily, and it's downfield. That was silly. Jet Herman and Norm, don't give away. We've seen him do it before and give away
a reversal.
There was no hiding from that.
And the big fella's going to get his fourth from the top of the goal square. Takes his tally to 110. And that'll tighten the game up, and it'll be a waste of a quarter and 2 minutes. And it's all tied up here at the Allansford Recreation Reserve. Allansford 5-5-35. Russells Creek 5-5-35 on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
Netflix plans start from $7.99 per month. You pay $12 per month for Stan. Disney Plus costs $15.99 per month. And some news subscriptions cost $20 per month. Southwest Local News and other programs on Fitz Media Live are free for you to enjoy, but we need your support. Set up a voluntary donation of as little as $3 per month, and you'll be helping us continue to keep local news and public interest journalism free for our community to ensure we can keep you informed now and for decades to come.
We're back to the centre of the ground here. It is a cracking game of football, all tied up. And it's been this ruck battle so far between Jamison and Burns. It's probably a 0-0 draw again. We'll have another crack.
Almost a kicking in danger.
Pretty sure that's kicking in danger, but no, Coots goes to and tries to pick it up. Chatfield throws it on the boot. It's forward, it's high. Gyron can't mark. Well held front position by Drake. Brady can't pick up that slippery pill now. Wrapped up by Paddy Drake. Kicks out. Mar just gives it a double-handed shovel. Almost a throw. Coots to Jamison. Jamison paddles along. Kurt Smith falls over.
Probably shouldn't have gone to ground.
Mar again. He's caught holding the ball. He tried to break the tackle. All he had to do was knock it on.
Seamus Brady's been a handy little player too. He's kicked 20 goals for the season for Russells Creek. Brady inside looking for the Eastern Medal winner in McLeod, and he'll get a free kick for holding the man. Looks to be a change on Chatfield. Drake looks to have got him. McLeod pumping the ball deep inside forward 50 to a contest, and it's Smith and Ryan. At the fall of the ball is Tim's. Kick on its way, but it's Gordon. Gordon will just pump it back out to the defensive side and over the top, and there's Grist all by himself intercepting it. No, Jamison of the Zach variety, but Smith presses him out of it. Back to Alberts, to Brady all by hand. That's dropping the ball. Great tackle there by Grist, is it?
Yeah, that's Charlie Grist out there.
Charlie Grist. Long way from home is Charlie Grist, and the kick will look for Day over the top of Day. Good spoil there by Herman. The fall of the ball is Chatfield. Could have been a free kick for too high. Kick forward by Herman finds Timms in front of the Nutrien Ag sign there on the outer wing junction side of the ground here at Allansford. Timms back inside forward 50 looking for Ryan. Good body work there by Ryan and Lees. Gordon over the top to Lees by hand. Gordon now. Silk Gordon looking for Cooper Day. In front, as always, is Cooper Day. At the fall of the ball is Gleeson. Handball misses the target of Reed. And it's Creek picking it up. And it's Templeton, the smooth-moving Caleb Templeton, run a long way. Kicks it to the second smallest man on the ground. And that's almost a Kelly screamer by young Brady. But no.
Kept in. So Bull cleans up the crumbs, kicks out to Zach Jamison. Been very, very busy so far, has Zach Jamison for the Allansford Footy Club.
He has. He's been really good, Zach
He looks
Jamison.
inboard. Grist is the target. Makes him work for it. Good chest mark in the middle there, Grist. That met very heavily, but no.
Well done, Lockie's speed. The umpire
He didn't get sucked into
in
it.
by that. It's not much that Chatfield could have done. He
Grist
just
is
ran
called
straight
to,
into him.
Called to play on. Kicks it. It's high and long. Hoffman, the smallest man on the ground, tries to take a flyer. Well done with the big kick out there by Griffin McLeod. Gets out wide. Timms, who's been really, really good. Great chase, but still gets the kick away. Hunger, foot race. Picks it up nicely. Flicks the handball out to Lockie Reed. Reed on that right foot. It's high, it's long, it's high, and it's a good, strong... No, it's come to the ground. Probably should have taken that. Good pressure there from Jamison.
Got to be better than that, Blake
Handball
Runners
back.
Castle. Did you see the way he was chasing then?
Wasn't enough of a chase.
There was no effort whatsoever. Kick off the ground by Lane. And it's Brady. Brady. And it's Sam Alberts. Misses the target of Brady, and the ball will trickle out of bounds. Out on the outer wing.
Second quarter action, boys, brought to you by Gleeson's Real Estate. Jezza?
Jezza. Oh, is Jezza making a special guest appearance during the final series?
I'm told he is coming. He's coming to make an appearance.
Oh, well,
even on our Eastern Medal coverage, I reckon we
Yeah,
might have him
okay.
doing some interviews, so that'll be
Albert's
pretty good.
Overrunning it, and it's Jamison. Yeah, well, that'll be good for the coverage of the Eastern. Good body work there by Creek. And it's Edge will clean it up. No, overruns the ball. Could have been
well
a free
done by Day
kick.
to Hoffman.
And it's Hoffman kicking it forward, looking for the big fella in Hare. Good work there by Jenkins.
Jalen Jenkins manages it to bring it to ground.
Hare,
Hare sticks
Grist,
the foot in.
both trying to kick the goal off the ground and probably got in the way.
Played a brilliant game of under-18s footy already today, Jalen Jenkins.
He's a good player, Jenkins.
Bit like you, Millsy. Does he back up like you? Hard game of umpiring the under 18s into the commentary position?
No, because he did it both with skill.
Ah, right.
Skill.
I thought you looked pretty skilled out there. Tell you what, though.
They're not going to offer you the job, so you don't need to pump me up.
Over at the netball court, though, Allansford well and truly under control over there.
Yeah, I'd imagine that the third place team would probably comfortably get the job done against Russell's Creek.
So McNeil's got it out wide. It's high. Brought to ground by Reed. Jamison probably doesn't have it. Sticks a slipper in.
Ball trickles out of bounds on that outer side in front of the vet group sign. Out there on the outer wing. Next to the Kelly Hotel sign.
The magic of television.
Says the man in the QX3 jumper.
He does. I tell you what, he's probably going to get the beanie out pretty soon too, I reckon.
No, I haven't got. I've got enough beanies.
Tapped down by Burns. Jamison can't quite. Good pick up. Handballs to Gordon. Gordon throws it on the boot, but no one home. Oh, should have probably marked that one.
And it
And
just
Gis
paid the wet conditions mark. That was probably a mark.
No, you've still got to hold it. But only as far as if you've got to pay that one then, because Gleeson's had the arms chopped. Follows up with the tackle. Can't quite. Good handballs out here from Creek to get out of trouble. They settle. Hunger gets the smother. Picked up by Ma. Ma
He's
just
been
throws
very
it on
good,
the
Ma,
boot.
too.
It's long, it's high, and Jalen Jenkins just pops in front of Robbie Hare. Good work, young man.
Good courage shown there by Jenkins.
Comes out wide to Templeton. Templeton just down the wing. He's going to trot right in front of the commentary position as he sets it down to McNeil's the target. Good one-on-one from McNeil and Bull. Drake can't pick it up. We're pushing the back. Free kick to Russell's Creek, I believe.
No,
To Ma.
Ma.
Oh, righto. I thought
He's had a really good second term.
Around the grounds, boys, thanks to the vet group. At Timboon Recreation Reserve, I'm told it's 5 degrees by our very own Isaac Frusher. 4-1-25 Old Collegians leading Timboon 3-3-21.
Wonder how Isaac Frusher's going, named in the ruck against Big Barn in his last game.
Look out.
He might throw his weight around Big Barn today.
Fortnight ago when he played the ones, he stood full-back the whole day. Now he's just...
Isaac,
key position player.
I think pressure got to the... He's got it back in the side after, you know, our on-air sledge. Maybe they felt sorry for him, so they thought, well, we can't let us hang shit on him again, so we'll put him back in.
So it's Burns and Jamison. Jamison gets the tap, but only as far as Albert's. Albert's handballs back to Jai Chatfield. He's kicked.
Is that a whistle there?
No, he's called play on.
Thought I heard something, but no.
Ball doesn't have it.
In front of McFarlane, and he'll boundary umpire throw it back in, and it'll be the Burns Jamison ruck contest. This is a cracking contest between these two big fellas.
You'd almost think.
All over at the netball, by the way. Looking at the screen at the moment, girls are done and dusted.
Yeah, the girls will have to go and warm up real quick, I would think, over there. But it's not as blowy over that side because of the stand. Quick kick inside, forward 50 by Chatfield to
Good give
Smith.
by Smith.
Brady on that left side.
Warwick.
Brady on the left side, and it hits that other post.
Who keeps putting those posts in the
Bloody
way?
posts. Funny we wouldn't have a game if we didn't have them.
So Lee plays on quickly. Drake's the target. He's made to wait for it.
It's a bit like golf in fairways.
Just settles. He's going to go back. Goes all the way back to Edge. Edge is going to go away around the other side.
Finds Silk Gordon on the outer side. Gordon pumping it inside over the top of Jamison, and it's Burns buttering up on the left foot. Kick inside, and it's a good contest by Jai and Chatfield. But at the fall of the ball is Mungine, who's been very quiet so far in this early part of the second quarter, and it's Chatfield, Jai chipping it up the chimney to Burns. Defensive spoil, out of bounds, and the ball was thrown back in.
Probably had the best of the match up there, Burns. Probably could have attempted to mark
Probably should have, probably could have. And Blake Rudders Castle's just run off the ground. He looks a bit sore.
Well, there's an awful lot of tape going on the back of those calves.
Of those calves. So I'm not sure what that would do to the back of the calves.
So it's
Jamison down to Mungine, quick kick forward, tumbling kick forward.
Gleeson traps it, gets it, stripped of it. Good tackle by Jai Chatfield. So it's going to be Chatfield. Picks it up, just trickles across the boundary line.
Good tackle by Herman. Caused a bit of carnage. Yeah, but the pest's been pretty quiet today. Norm Mungine.
Probably was missed a few times going forward early.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't hit him.
Yeah,
now he's thrown up on the ball, which is probably, like Tim said, his real strength is being able to go on the ball. So that one falls short. Jamison gets to the front. Mungine gets the handball again to Jamison, but it misses the target. It's kicked out now there by the Creek defence. Templeton's the target. It's Gordon. It's just a melee.
It's just a good old-fashioned
Jonah Marr, that's a strong
rugby
tackle.
scrum, isn't it?
A strong tackle by Sam Alberts.
And these boys are playing for keeps, as we've said a few times. There's not much to gain from today other than just a bit of pride going into next week. But yeah, they're not going to die wondering. Burns punches it forward into Ways, Edge, back to Bull, back to Edge by foot now, up the chimney. Great mark by Mungine. Wheels onto that left foot, looking for the big fella deep inside forward 50.
Just a bit too far round.
And it was just that left foot hook by Norm. And probably a bit of breeze action in front of the Falcon traffic management scoreboard here at Allansford that reads 5-6-36, each of two. And a really tight tussle, 14 minutes into the second term. Boundary throws it back in. It'll be Hare and Burns. Hare taps it over the back, but in the way is Timms. Timms takes on the tackler, gets his handball free. Slipping over the wrong time is Mungine. Kick on its way. Contest. Jenkins. Great courage, young man. Could have been a free kick, and it's Cade Gordon. What's he going to do? Back to the small forward in Grist. That's almost dropping the ball. No. Play on, says the umpire. And it's McLeod back inside, finding Danny Glover.
Grist very, very slow to get up there after that strong
Glover to
tackle.
Chatfield. Chatfield has it. Oh, great work by Bull. Caused Chatfield a bit of harm. Back to Gordon. Gordon Sounds there's a whistle on play. It'll be a free kick to Brad Bull and 50 against Phil Chatfield, I would suggest, by the looks of it. Dumping Brad Bull, but what's happening?
Yeah, it's 50.
50, yeah. Silly there by Phil. He's better than that. He got sucked in by Brad Bull, and that's the experience of Brad Bull. And he dumped him after he gave away the free kick, and it had to be 50 metres.
It's a good 50.
Good 50. Play on, says the umpire.
And he's met heavily again, but no one's watching. Gift's watching. Gift's now giving it
a free kick downfield. And I'll be given to Robbie Hare. Robbie Hare's got 5. Takes him to 111 for the season. I'm sort of putting it in the book.
I was going to say, come on now.
He's at the
well,
top.
you says you ticked him over before he's even kicked.
Yeah, well, no.
He's at the top of the goal square.
I'll wait for the fist pump before I do anything.
Yeah, but he's at the top of the square. But having said that, Menzies missed one. Hair on its way, goal. Apples does not move. Just lifted his head, watched it go over him, and went bang. That's 5. That's silly by Creek.
That's the one goal lead to Allansford.
Yeah, and this is the issue that Dylan Herbertson has with Russell's Creek. They've been in games for long periods of times.
Warwick's Live, Amy can reset.
They do silly things. So that goal, that ball has gone from centre wing to a goal with 2 stupid decisions by 2 players.
Senior players,
who should know better. In a final, that could cost them a spot in a second semi, a grand final, or even winning a grand final. The season's that tight and they're that close, these 2 sides, that little things like that can cost them games. Do you agree, Millsy?
Absolutely. You've got to,
You've just got to control your emotions.
And especially, there probably wasn't much to that downfield, but the umpires are right there. Yeah. They've got to pay it.
Did you honestly just say you've got to control your emotions, Paul Walker?
Yeah.
Probably the most emotional out of the 3 of us on the coverage after that display on the selectors last Wednesday night. You were very emotional there.
We did get an email from the censors saying their poor person got a sore finger.
We've had to replace the censorship chicken because that one's all censored out after that one.
Tries to break the tackle. It's high. He dropped the knees to try and break the tackle. That was his prior in mind. But he gives it to his brother. His kick is out wide to Day, just in those big long arms of his, just casually sticks the mitts up. He kicks to Hare to the top. Hare goes from 3 deep, can't quite grab it, burns on the boot out wide. It's going to be a race between Mungine and Smith. Mungine, he's blind turn no one. He's done well, he's kicked it long. Here's the target. No, well done. Burns chopping in front. Excellent Dylan Burns. It'll beat Cooper Hoffman out of bounds. Boundary throw in Allansford's left forward pocket.
Half-time show thanks to SHB Lending. Our catch-up with Robbie Hare on the selectors on Wednesday night. We're going to rerun that. Spoke very well. And not every day you get a double centurion. Nick Mills.
Absolutely not. So Hare takes it out of the ruck, kicked, smothered. He's paid a push. So, yeah, you probably pushed him. You've got to body him, not just push him. So Burns will take the free kick. He plays on. It's high. It's wobbly. Gyron's the target. Drake and Chatfield, great contest. Mungine gets the kick away. Put your hands down. You'll take off, Xavier. Smith gives the handball. Oh, fantastic football there from Creek. They're taking the game on. Chatfield meets Marhard. It could have been. Now Mar doesn't have it. Now Chatfield has it. Now it's going to be a ball up. That was a fantastic
good contest by
hard
2
contest.
hard players.
And you're like, how he then helps him to his feet. He's just absolutely buried him in the dirt and helps him.
Helps him to his feet. Great play there by both Mar and Chatfield. Ball's thrown up and it's Phil versus Jamison. Phil wins it down to McNeil. Good body work there by Kirkwood. Tumbles a kick forward and there's that man. We said he's been quiet.
He's been good.
Sort of
come up on the ball.
Up.
Oh,
Jamison, good work by Chatfield.
Done very well.
And there's that man, Mungine again. Kick on his left side. Looking for Hoffman, leading up at the ball. Cooper Hoffman. Can't call him Charlie because his name's not Charlie.
Good strong grab
Good strong hands by the big fella.
What a kick from Hoffman.
Who's putting on an absolute clinic, is the leading goal kicker for the competition, Robbie Hare, as he lines up for his 6th. And
you wanted 1 1/4 and he's blown that out.
6. He's got 5 already. Hare coming in, pretty deliberate approach as always is Robbie Hare. He'll step out to the right and just go bang, goal.
Beautiful, straight over Apples'
It's like
head.
we've seen that once before, twice before. Or
So Allansford extend their lead to 12, 7-6-48 to 5-6-36. Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
And that's his 112th goal for the season, and he's single-handedly beating Russell's Creek. Oh, no, he's tied with Russell's Creek. He hasn't had a point yet. But it's been an entertaining game of football. Creek's ill discipline have let Allansford back in the game, and Allansford are now running away with it, potentially.
You can be tough the way Jiren just was there on Jonah. That's sometimes what you need to be.
That's exactly right. And
when it's your turn to take a hit or wrap someone up and make sure they don't get away from you.
That's right.
That's more important. That's the stuff that gets your team over the lines. So it's going to be Burns and Jamison in the middle of the ground. Burns just drops at his own feet, kicks it, but it's smothered by Coots and just trickles out wide. Good pick up there by Rudland Castles. Kick along the ground. Oh, and driven into the ground. Yeah, free kick, Gordon. You can't just drive Herman into the ground like that. So Jet Herman. Or is it Logan? I can't see that far. My eyes aren't that good. Kicks long, kicks forward.
Chatfield at the fall of the ball.
Chatfield, good pick up, good snap.
Way, and he's missed. That's the third behind. That's the difference in the game. Hare's got 6 straight. Jiren's got 3 behinds and 1 out of bounds on the full. So there's the difference in the two. Great work, great play below his knees, Jiren Chatfield to pick it up. And it'll be Silk Gordon to bring it back in. He'll come to the broadcast side, will he? Or they might just go defensive? No.
It's going to come long. It's going to have to be very long. It's Mungine.
Good body work by Lane.
And Lane. Lane sort of takes his eyes off the ball there. You've got to be careful doing that. The umpire will notice that. It's been kicked off the ground and just trickles out of bounds right in front of the Matco Hire scissor lift.
And right in front of us, in front of Caleb Tipton.
Lane probably had Mungine covered there, but turned around and took his eyes off the ball.
Well, he thought he was going to put a block on for his teammate and probably just needed to attack the ball.
Absolutely. You're out there to play footy, mate. Get the ball.
Looks like Kate Gordon's got the job on Logan McLeod in front of us, annoying the shit out of him.
Tap down.
That's probably too high, but blindsided was umpire O'Keefe. And he'll call for the ball. It'll be Chatfield getting up off the bottom of the pack. And the Gordon brothers are annoying the hell out of Phil. Burns wins it down. No clear winner on the ball. It's Coots. Smith, who's probably gone out of the game in this second quarter, Kurt Smith. Kick off the ground. It'll find McNeil. McNeil off the ground again. And Ruddles Castle, he runs a bit quicker when he's got chasing the ball as opposed to chasing the man.
That's a very interesting highlight.
Like he was very quick to chase after.
Picks it up, breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2 tackles, handball to Brady. Brady's short pass. Finds the skipper in Smith.
Pat Brady, son of the famous Anthony Brady.
Freshly back from the States too.
I did see him this morning walking around. There's a few fresh people back from the States. Benny Dukas, I see he was playing golf today. He's been gallivanting the United States as well. And it's Tommy Smith lining up for his third. And a much-needed goal for Russell's Creek is this one. Stem the flow of probably 4 in a row by Allansford. Smith on the runway. Kick on its way. Umpire doesn't move, and it's a goal.
Beautiful
Tommy
goal.
Smith has 3, and that takes Russell's Creek to 6 goals, 7-43, trailing Allansford 7-6-48 on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
If you're buying or selling a home, Gleeson Real Estate are here to help. The hard-working team at Gleeson are happy to support you right through the buying and selling process. Gleeson Real Estate, friendly faces, expert local knowledge.
We're back at the Allansford Recreation Reserve. Umpire McGifford's going to just taking his time. He's obviously waiting for the advertiser's light to flash off here on top of the Fitz Media van. So we see Burns and Jamison. Jamison gets it. Only as far as Mark. Mark can't grab it. He's tackled by Smith. Good handball forward from Burns. Chopped off by Gordon. And then chopped off again. Chatfield just takes his time and goes
vision
backwards.
by Phil Chatfield.
Great vision. He saw behind himself and managed to get it to Burns, who goes long. Goes
Smith
hard.
and a one-on-one
What
with
a
Drake.
fantastic spoil by Drake. Lee and
Tim Ryan
Timmy
gets
Ryan.
it out. Back to Alberts. Back to McNeil. Back to Alberts, all by hand. Alberts on that left side. Great body work by Chatfield. And Kirkwood at the fall of the ball. Here's Jaren's chance and got it.
Ooh.
No, he's missed. He gave it a little fist pump at the goal umpire, said no.
Malcolm Clapp wasn't having any of that.
And that's 4 behinds for Jaren. But I can imagine that he's having enough of the ball. That'll change quite quickly.
As the ball's gone all the way to the bar. The net didn't do anything to stop that one.
No, just missed the corner of the net. If you just talk, I was just trying to work out a trip from Woolsthorpe back into town from tonight.
You are unbelievable, mate.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got a mother there must be a party out at Woolsthorpe that they want to pick their children up for.
So Bradley Edge will take the kick in. Not much on offer. Everyone's a bit stagnant for him. He's saying go that way. We can all see that. So he goes long. Goes very long. It's Cooper Day's the target. Dragged down. Just hacked out of the air by Bull. It's going to sit up for Ma. Goes
takes
around.
on the tackle.
Takes on the tackle of Chatfield, and then he's been legged afterwards. Chatfield had him done well too. So he's going to get the free kick.
That was, once again, that's a bit of undisciplined play there by Phil Chatfield.
So the kick long from Ma goes over Hare's head.
Looking for Ray. Good work, clean pick up by Templeton, back onto the right foot. And here's Phil Chatfield all on his lonesome. And he has Danny Glover over the top here. No, goes inside and finds McNeil. Good intercept mark by Jamison. Good work by Mungine. Intercepted Coots.
Coots does well.
On the left
Gets
side,
it on the boot
pumping it long
to
Hare and a
Hare
one-on-one.
Hare's dropped it in the square. He doesn't do that.
Kick out of mid-air. Kick out of mid-air. And that could be a contender for the QX3 goal of the day out of mid-air by Robbie Hare. That's his 7th. And that gets Allansford back out to a 2-goal lead at 8-6-54, leading Russell's Creek 6-8-44. So a 10-point lead to Allansford.
You've named every team in the league there.
I know, the
Just
top
roll
5. To Allansford on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard. Great goal by Robbie Hare.
Unusual that he dropped one in the square.
Yeah,
it was fantastic work by Coots here at half forward. Just broke the tackle, got his arms free, and just didn't panic. Just kicked it long.
That's it. He's on that left side, running onto his left side.
So we see Jamison again and Burns. It's been a great contest. Mungine stripped without it. Drags it back in. Dragged off it by Alberts. Mars then wrapped up as well. We're going to have a ball up back in the centre of the ground.
Smack bang, and I think it's been Mungine who's lifted the work rate for Allansford, and that's where they've got on top. One down by Chatfield, holding the man. Decision goes in favour of Logan McLeod. Need to just stay out. All you little blokes stay out and let the big fellas go to work here. McLeod looking for Chatfield. Chatfield one-on-one
contest.
Timmy Ryan comes in. Chatfield, no, there's the siren to end the second term in the first half, and it sees Allansford leading 8-6-54, leading Russell's Creek 6-8-44. Same amount of scoring shots, but a 10-point lead to Allansford.
Close game though, isn't it, Walks?
And we expected that. Allansford have kicked 4 goals to that quarter.
Definitely a heavy 10.
Yeah, it's quite a heavy track today. But that's due to the amount of rain and so forth. But entertaining first half, and I expect it'll be the same again. And it's fantastic. Robbie Hare's got 7 out of the 8 goals for Allansford. It's exactly what they needed, Allansford, to see the big fella on show with all his wares today against a number one, another contender for the grand final or for the final series. So interesting. I think Millsy's running out and he's looking at.
No, he's going. He's mate.
Brody Coots.
Stand by.
It's a hotly contested game so far.
Yeah, it's going all right.
There was some thought that both teams might play a bit bruise-free and try and go into the finals fresh, but definitely not the case.
No, that's not the case. We'll try to send our full strength in. They obviously sent their full strength in, and Yeah, it's a good hit out. See what brings on.
And you've just busted through a tackle there, hit Robbie Lace out in the square, and he's dropped it.
I know. We're used to that. You get used to that for, the whole home and away season. But, pat him on the back next time.
Absolutely. Well, go and refresh because it's been a cracking first half.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see what you've come up with in the second, mate.
Should be good. Cheers.
Nick Millsy doing his best work.
And Brady Coots
just having a little bit of a discussion about what they'll do in the second half with that midfield group there.
Have a look. Take us into the midfield, Millsy. What's it like in the centre there?
You just dropped out there, mate?
I was just going to say, take us for a bit of a walk through. What are the conditions like out there on the ground, mate?
It's heavy. It's heavy. It's slippery. I think, Malcolm, you got the long stops in there, mate? Yes, Malcolm claps around the long stops. Yeah, so it's starting to get chopped up. But it is August, and it did rain for 24 hours.
and we had and it was all right when we were out there doing the pre-game. But that shower of rain we had just before, just during quarter time, it just put a bit of moisture on top.
Speaking of taking some big breaths, Nick Mills out there.
Well, you didn't have the camera ready, mate, so I had to run. Jeez. And I think it may be a weekly stitch-up from you.
No, it's actually not at all. But Millsy, go and take a break. If you can, we'll go and see if we can pick up another interview after the half-time. But walks for now. We'll clear Millsy off and let him go and gather his thoughts. And we'll take a break and we'll come back and we'll dissect. Well, actually, it's our halftime show. Walks.
Do the halftime shows.
Thanks to
Tony White.
Yeah, we've got our interview with Robbie Hare. So we might just go straight to that now. I reckon from the selectors on Wednesday night for halftime. SHB Lending and Tony White. This is Robbie Hare on the selectors.
Now, Paul, there's been some huge names in District League football. Anthony Kelly, Tony Russell, Chris Fleming, but there's now one name that sits on top of them all. We're joined tonight by the only man to ever kick back-to-back centuries in the Warrnambool District Football League, Robbie Hare. Big hello, Robbie.
G'day, how you going?
Good, thanks, mate. Well done. Congratulations, Batman, on your second ton in a row. Huge achievement. So you must be very proud with your efforts. And obviously it's a team game as well.
Yeah, pretty proud. Pretty proud of the boys as well. So it's a team sport. And at the end of the day, we're after a flag. So it's only a little bit of reward early for the team, I guess, and a little bit of reward for me. So we'll put that beside us for now and we'll enjoy it at the end of the year and hopefully enjoy something bigger as well.
That's it.
Now, for mine, as an Allansford person and an avid watcher of District League football, I think the best thing I've seen, now, bags against the contenders and the top teams. You almost tore the game away from Merivale early last round. And then bringing the likes of Gristy and Rani Jamison into the game, they've been a breath of fresh air. And knowing that if you don't mark it, which is rare, mate, you're going to bring it to the ground for those smaller fellas.
Yeah, I think the difference between this year's one and last year's one is that support around me down forward. And our scoreline shows that most of the scores we score is over 100 points, so that's pretty pleasing, especially going into finals. So knowing that if I'm not scoring the goals and there's 3 or 4 others that could bob up and kick up a couple as well.
We're just looking at the kick for the 100. What was going through your mind over the ball? Just your routine?
I honestly couldn't tell you. I was just hoping it went through. So, yeah, it was the first shot at it and I got it straight away. So,
nice.
Quite happy to get it over and done with.
There was a few rumours floating around that you were going to feign a handball and just try and get the crowd up and about a bit, but I don't think anyone would ever fall for you feigning a handball, would they?
Not that early. You don't need Millsy. It's not that early, so.
Well, this bloke's obviously a defender, Millsy. He kicks 100 goals. He goes through his routine. He's pretty comfortable. Why in God's name will we handball it?
I was never in doubt that he would.
Me being an ex-full forward myself, Robbie, the thing that I'm really impressed in the games that we've done with you is I'll call it a pre-shot routine, your pre-shot on goal routine, doesn't change that much. Is that something you worked on over the length of your career?
Probably not so much the length. Probably the last couple of years, to be honest. We do a lot of training drills at Allansford that allows me to have shots at the end of them. So I'm getting plenty of the footy on a Tuesday and Thursday night.
Yeah.
Getting that routine down, but it's probably more natural now.
Because you look very comfortable over the ball.
I know I've screwed up the routine, so it's that last step that usually puts me out if I'm going to miss something.
Yeah, okay.
And we just saw at the end of the footage there, I don't think we quite grab it, but if Fitzy can do his homework, he might be able to dig the image out. There was a brilliant photo you shared, mate, of celebrating the moment with Bridie in your arms, your daughter Bridie. That was, to me, that was more special. She wasn't there last year for the ton. Yeah,
so she unfortunately missed last year's, and that's a moment I'll always remember. Jordan does a very good job of what he does, taking photos, and he was lucky to get on the end of that moment for me. And it's a very special day. That's why we play footy.
And who would you in your team? And I'm throwing you under the bus here because you've got some really good distributors in your side. When you've got the ball, who makes you go, I'm just going here and I'm going to get it lace out? Who's the one player that your eyes light up when he gets the ball?
Tough question. It's a bit unfair, to be honest. But and I did have Coop Day on the weekend kick that one to me. Our skipper's a pretty good kick. Ruben Swan would be disappointed if I didn't mention him as well. So
Ruben would be filthy.
To be honest, the delivery of this year's been probably far better than previous years. So I've been pretty lucky with the delivery, and obviously the work up the ground has been really good as well, and it's allowed me to play my natural game.
Yeah.
Which is that deeper role. The entries, I think, last year were probably you had a lot more shallow entries. This year you're able to stay closer to home, and once you're in the goal square one-on-one, well, good luck. That's Robbie's time.
That's it.
It's probably that comes down probably Cooper Day as well. He's come leaps and bounds this year. That centre half forward role, so I don't have to get up the ground as much, and I know 95% of the time he either mark the footy or he's going to collect it on the ground as well and turn and go. So we're just lucky with the kids we've got coming through at the moment. They're all playing good footy, and it's the right time of year to be playing good footy as well.
The club have got to be buoyant the way you're rolling into these final series.
Yeah, we've got a lot of confidence going into the next month, but the one thing we're lacking at the moment is we're just not playing 4 quarters of footy. Especially in finals, if you've off 10-15%, that's probably a game right there. So hopefully this weekend we'll put 4 quarters together against Creek and then take that into the rest of the year.
Well, just on this weekend, Rob, lovely segue, by the way. You're almost an expert. We, of course, are playing for the Heart Kids Shield again this year, usually against Old Collegians. Yep. But this week it's going to be against Russell's Creek, and I know it's one that means a lot to the whole family clubland out there at Allansford.
Yeah, this one's a very special game. Doesn't matter who we're playing against or where anyone is on the ladder. This one's special. Obviously, Tim and Hannah and their family, we play for them. Being a dad myself, lucky we don't have to use these support networks and charities like this, but unfortunately, there's families that need it. So it's a good opportunity to, besides the game of football, to raise money for this charity, which is a really good charity. So anyone at the game on the weekend can donate. I'd like you to donate, please.
Yeah, no, well said, Robbie.
Absolutely, and I reckon it could be the only weekend where the Kerman's hamburger player of the day may be rivalled by the Heart Kids Foundation Best on Ground medal.
For sure. Hey, quick one for you, Robbie. And this is a really light-hearted one. I hate snapping around the corners. What's your take on snapping around the corner? I noticed there was one there at Merivale that you were within your rights to probably do it. What's your thoughts on it when you're going for goal?
I like to go back and have a drop punt, but I think the game's evolved a fair bit where with these younger blokes like having a snap. If they're kicking them, I think it's all right. But yeah, I think that's my view on it.
Yeah, no. Well, it's like anything. If you put the work in and you're constantly practicing what you're doing, and you've you said earlier that you do a fair bit of work at training now, but you would have done a fair bit over the course of your junior career and now senior football. But unless you're doing the work and you can fall back on your muscle memory, there's no point just pulling it out willy-nilly because it looks cool.
Well, that's it.
Yeah, cool.
You don't want to miss the crucial ones.
No, that's right. That's right.
Well, absolutely, Robbie. Well, mate, it has been an honour and a pleasure to have you on tonight as the man, the only person to go back-to-back with the 100 goals. Thank you very much for your time. All the best this weekend and good luck for the rest of the finals, mate.
No worries. Thanks, guys.
Hi, I'm Roma Britnell and I'm your local Member of State Parliament. Together we can make the South West Coast an even better place to live. But I need you to let me know what's important to you. Only then can I truly understand your aspirations and be the best representative for you. Feel free to drop into my office and share your thoughts with me. I'm also online at romabritnell.com.au or catch me on social media. I'm here to work for you. Let's make it happen and let's make a difference.
At Nutrien Ag Solutions, we're here to help you go further. Further in innovation and technology. Further in advice and solutions. Go further for the community. In sustainability. And for the future of our industry. With Nutrien Ag Solutions, there's no limit to how far your business can go.
At SHB Wealth Advisors, we believe in empowering our clients to own their future. We do this by partnering with the best financial advisors to deliver great advice. We are part of your local community and are active supporters of sporting clubs throughout Warrnambool and Port Fairy, providing a range of wealth advice to assist you with every aspect of your financial situation. SHB Wealth Advisors. Investing in our community, investing in you.
As pet owners, we understand that pets are a cherished member of your family, fully integrated into your life. They are with us in our most important moments and share in our milestones. Resting Waters Warrnambool Pet Cremation is committed to delivering a compassionate and respectful service to assist your family through their grief. Resting Waters Pet Cremation, honouring your pet for their lifetime of love and devotion.
If it's time to add a little magic to your flooring and windows, our online catalogue is full of great ideas at great prices. There's magic in a Solomon's floor.
Yes, Grace, and there's magic in a Solomon's store.
Welcome back to the second half action from Allansford Recreation Reserve. A quick kick out of the middle, saw Creek go forward, but it's brought out now by Swan of Allansford. His kicks for Grist. It's just held up. Can't wait too long, Charlie, because it's not going to bounce up nicely. Gives it to Edge, but misses the target. So it's Kurt Smith. Shovels to Brady. Brady kicks inboard. A fantastic kick inboard, but can't be picked up. McLeod manages to get round one, get round two. Brady didn't have it. Play on's the call from the umpire. I think he might have been blindsided there because Brady didn't have the ball.
He didn't have the ball, did young Seamus Brady, and umpire O'Keefe will throw it up, and it's Ryan and Jamison do battle. Jamison wins the tap. Smith, keep your feet, son. Stepping through traffic, trying to at least was Caleb Templeton, and that could have been holding the ball, but umpire O'Keefe says no. And he'll throw it up, and it'll be Tim Ryan.
Could finish out that list we were just going through for better players so far for Creek. He's been really good. Brady can't pick it up.
Who was
Swan,
that, sorry?
Templeton, I thought it's been really good. Swan to Edge. Edge across the middle. Grist is the target, and Grist takes a strong mark in the middle of the ground.
In front of that man, Caleb Templeton. Grist kicking forward, and that'll be over the top of, no. Finding.
Rani Jamison swings around. Here's the target deep. Bang. 1-2 bites of the cherry.
By the big fella who's...
Has Burns been moved back?
Potentially. Oh, he might have just rolled back from the centre circle. And Batman's gone back from... He's gone from Michael Keaton back to Christian Bale at halftime and was getting a bit of treatment at halftime, the big fella.
Was he?
Not sure what
I was getting treatment. I was treating myself to some donuts.
I know. You got 4 of them. Hare lining up for number 8. Deliberate approach as we've come familiar with, and it's kick on its way. And he likes it. That's his 8th today, and that's 8 goals straight. And that sees Allansford skip out to a handy 16-point lead, 9-6-60 over Russell's Creek of 6-8-44 on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
Bell's Garden Centre has the largest range of sand and soil products in the southwest. People choose Bell's because you can't buy experience, and Bell's has plenty. With bulk product delivery available across the southwest, for your next project, it's got to be Bell's.
Get to the Allansford Recreation Reserve, and it sees Allansford skipping away here. Marr, centre clearance by Marr, takes on the tackle of Chatfield. Kick on its way, and it's good courage by Cooper Day. Could have been paid the mark, but no. Doubles up off the ground is Cooper Day. Kick off the ground by Charlie Grist. Charlie Hoffman tackles Jenkins and dispossessed him. Hasn't got a Templeton out looking for Chatfield on that left side, and a ball will trickle out in front of the social club here at Allansford. Robbie Hare sort of half pushes Jira through the fence, but he could have done some damage. And Caleb Templeton goes to actually, you do realise he's probably got 40 kilos on you, Caleb, and about 5 inches in height. Don't be silly, boy. Young boundary umpire, she throws it back in, and it's Marr, Burns, handball up by Templeton, kick on its way. Tim Ryan. Good body work by Ryan, but it's Mungine. Back to edge by Hand. Mungine, edge looking inside, but it's Chatfield in the way of Hare. Good courage there, Jaya. Chips it over the top to Templeton, and they're off. Creek pumping it long. Tommy Smith and Drake, that's been in a good battle by the two. And it's Lees at the fall of the ball out to Coots. Missed Coots by Hand, but good enough to get it out to
Ball to Gordon. Gordon's kicks up the chimney. We've paid something here back in the middle. He's whistled it
down the ground,
downfield. Unsure what for. I'm not sure anyone knows what's happening right now. If I figure it out, I'll let you know. Yeah, if you figure it out, let me know.
I actually think the Allansford player was kicking the ball back, but didn't realise it was actually a down the ground free kick. And well done there by Lockie Speed, just taking control of the game. Play on, and the kick will be pumped in. Side Hunger.
Not a great kick from the skipper.
Jenkins. Is it Jenkins or is that Herman?
That's Herman there.
The Matthew variety. Herman now. There's no movement by Creek. They've really stopped to a bit of a walk here. That couple of ill-disciplined goals.
Chopped off by Rani Jamison, takes the intercept mark. He's going to go back probably 40 metres out. Doesn't want to have a shot. Puts it to the pocket and gives it to Charlie Grist, who takes the mark.
Charlie Grist. Yeah, they've really stopped, haven't they, Creek, after those couple of ill-disciplined free kicks.
He's going to go the check side again.
He's going the banana.
Going the banana.
Around the corner.
Snap.
I would imagine that Charlie Grist would practice this sort of stuff. No, he's going back for a drop.
No, well, there you go.
He might have just putting the mouth guard in the sock.
He's worried about Paul Walker's reaction.
Yeah, but Millsy talks this bloke up, and I tend to agree with him. He's a pretty good set shot at goal as Grist. Coming in, this will be a handy goal for Allansford. Kick on its way, and he's got it.
Looks good off the boot. And there it was.
The two leading goal scorers for Allansford are on the board here, and it's Allansford 10-6-66, leading Russell's Creek 6-8-48 on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard. 22-point lead to the Allansford Football Club, and it's all changed from that ill-discipline down here where they've kicked the next 3 or 4 goals.
Yep, absolutely.
And that's the difference in the game.
And then good, so they're probably, well, you look at the scoreboard, the finishing has been a bit tidier than Russell's Creek's.
Well, at halftime, they both had 14 scoring shots, Allansford kicked 8 goals, 6. And
So it's Burns and Jamison again. Jamison gets that one, but only as far as
Ruddles Castle.
Rutland Castles is wrapped up with an interesting calf tape. Looks like old man suspender socks thingies.
Does, yes, holding up his socks. Burns.
Good fist from Burns to McNeil out of the path. Andrew McNeil gets the handball, but it only goes far as Gordon.
Slips over. Aidan Gordon, and it's Smith buttering up. Edge overruns it. Brady back to Chatfield, back to Brady. Brady taps it forward, and it's Timms. Got to stay a bit stronger.
Drake gets it out, flicked out by Hunger.
Edge.
Kicked from Edge.
Kick by Edge, and it's out of bounds on the full in the front of the G-Edge bricklaying sign out there.
Have that one, Dad.
Is that his dad?
That's his father. Ranger, the water boy out there today.
Oh.
Loves it. Cooks the chips in the morning and runs the water in the afternoon.
Does he still live over the back fence?
No.
Ah.
No. He's actually an out-of-towner now. He lives
Is he?
out. Lives.
Still
Doesn't have a
over-
mailbox because he lives on the other side of the railway line.
Ah, look out.
So Burns, long, high. Smith's the target. Kirkwood brings it to ground. Probably had enough to mark it. He should have marked it. Bull's kick gets out to Rani Jamison. He takes on the tackler, but the boundary line sneaks up on him a little bit
It was
fast.
really good to see he actually went defensive side then. He could have taken Burns on and come back inside, but very risky. If Burns had got a hold of him, he probably gets pinged for holding the ball, but ball's thrown back in. It's Ryan and Jamison. One down by Ryan, but it's Marr
To Drake.
Gleeson. Back to Marr by hand. Kick up the chimney. Good body work there by Herman.
That's Jet.
Out to McNeil. McNeil bring it back inside forward 50. Looking for the captain.
Oh, what a kick. Smith's probably got one high. Chopping the arms. Something. And then Brad Bull is driven into the ground. We're going to have a ball up. I reckon Smith probably
should have got a free kick there.
could have had it for as much as I don't like forwards getting them. He probably deserved one there.
He probably did, but he could have also extended his arms a bit further. Ryan
Ryan loves taking it out of the ruck.
Tommy Smith, good contest, good positioning work there by Kirkwood. Gordon races on between Edge and Mungine. Mungine will just see it out of bounds. That's almost an insufficient attempt.
Well, that was more insufficient than the one we saw called earlier.
Lockie Speed was having none of that, who's done a really good job, the young fella Lockie Speed.
Around the grounds quickly thanks to the Vet Group boys out at the Timbood Recreation Reserve and the Timbood Demons 4-5-29 trailing Old Collegians 5-2-32.
Nice.
Close game.
Close game.
Liam might do the rant this week about clubs not live scoring. Who knows? He might get the post-game speech. Oh, it just gives him one there at the bottom of the pack.
All that.
By a Lockie Speed, didn't see that.
He just, he's not getting sucked in, this young Lockie.
Lee and Ryan. Ryan, too big, too strong. Tips it in front of Alberts, but he's bumped heavily by Gordon. Gordon just paddles and happy to paddle it across the boundary line.
That contest there, it looked like Aidan Gordon wanted it more than Sam Alberts. Sam was more looking for body contact than the ball.
Gordon wanted the ball.
Yeah, Gordon wanted the ball. And that's what got him into a nice handy lead early, was the play on the ball. But
Brady goes through the pack. No one wants it. Drake gets a handball to Gordon. He chisels one out, and it's a good mark by Jamison over Smith. Plays on quickly. He wants to find Day or Hare. Hare's the target. Is it going to go deep enough? Jenkins brings it to the ground. Hare on the boot. Dribbles it forward. Grist overruns Temperton down there.
Just body checked him, didn't he?
Just body checked him nicely and just held it up. So Burns in the back line. He kicks long and high and far. Rani Jamison! Oh, he's just dropped it!
The Kelly Screamer did Rani Jamison.
I'd written it in, I'd chiseled it on the trophy.
That's exactly right. He had it. And you know what happened? His feet hit the ground, and that's when it came out. But that would have been the winner. But I was going to say that mark just here in front of us by.
I reckon it was a fantastic. We'll put him down as a contender for conversation later, as we see Chatfield just bustles through the pack like a big melly bull that he is.
We need to think of like a...
And Coots and McLeod are going to have a bit of a tussle.
A Mark of the Year award or something.
Free kick to Gordon.
We probably do, Liam.
Like the best of the Kelly Screamers.
Well, you'd have to find the times because we don't write those down,
well,
remember?
That's out of my job
So
description.
50 metres. Chatfield, they've gone too close to the man on the mark. He was told to come back. And umpire Casey O'Key said, no, you're not listening. 50 metres, so sticky fingers Gordon's going to go down within range.
A former winner of the Kelly Screamer is Sticky Fingers.
I believe.
Very popular nickname too. His family loved that last time.
Gordon lining up. And I know it's early, but this is almost a nail in the creek coffin.
Oh,
if he gets this.
Don't do this.
It's a big call. It's early. Gordon now
Let me
coming
write down
in.
the time.
10 minutes into the third, and that's another one to Allansford. And it takes them out to 11-6-72. And that's a 28-point lead over Russell's Creek, who are 6-8-44, stuck on the same score they were at half-time. And Allansford have put on 3 this term on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
B&B Furniture Plus has moved. The same excellent customer service and specialised knowledge at an even bigger showroom. They have a great range of mobility aids and now stock the popular NHA Life Alarm. B&B Furniture Plus, 203 Lava Street, Warrnambool.
Game day WDFNL. Shout out to Jesse Dignan, former Allansford junior. Is he watching along in Darwin? So
nice.
I'm sure the weather's probably nicer than what it is here, but we've got a lovely game of footy to keep us warm because it's hotly contested. No one wants to pick it up. We all overran it. Logan McLeod does, but he's met very, very heavily.
Brady now kick inside forward 50 and leading the race is Lane. Good Shepherd will be coming from Ryan.
Alex Lane, a good pick-up and a good
vision,
kick from
vision.
Alex Lane.
Finds Matt Herman lining up for a much-needed goal for the Russells Creek Football Club to get them back in this game. And it'll be a quick reply to the Gordon goal. Herman coming in 25 metres out on a slight angle, kick on its way, and it's home. Umpire clap. Doesn't move, and he gives the all clear, and that's a handy goal, a much-needed goal by Russells Creek, and it sees them move to 7-8-50, trailing Allansford 11-6-72 on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
Matco Hire for all your hire needs. Portable en-suites, generators, toilets, and introducing Matco's new Genie 20-metre boom lift. Matco Hire, everything you need in one location.
Back in the middle here, as we'll see, Jamison and Burns go head-to-head for the 827th time today. I think we've called it.
827?
Absolutely. It feels like these two have been everywhere. Jamison gets it to Coots, but he's wrapped up in a great tackle. A good, strong tackle by Phil Chatfield. I felt that one.
Yeah, bone-crunching tackle by...
Don't worry, Brady Coots. He loves that stuff. As we go again. So Burns this time gets it. Goes through Gordon's legs. Mungine on top of it. Can't pick it up. Liam's now fixing a technical issue. I thought the TV was falling. And we're going to have a ball up in the same spot we just saw that one.
And umpire O'Keefe will throw it back up, and it'll be Burns and Jamison. One down to by Burns to Brady, overrunning it. Free kick going in the way of Allansford as Liam's fixed our TV screen, and it's out to Hoffman. Hoffman comes inside, sells the dummy to Timms, and finds the big fella. Robbie Hare lining up for his 9th. He's given a few off. He may look to give this one off because it'll be a tough kick from that pocket back in the prevailing wind here.
What did you say he's kicked for the year?
He's kicked 106.
Hey, you sure as shit ain't giving it off then.
106 plus 8, that's 114.
Absolutely no need to pass it off. Have the shot.
Have the shot. That's why you've kicked 100 goals. Hare coming in, kick on its way.
Looks,
he loves it.
Loves it.
Loves it.
A double finger.
The double waving of the finger. That's his 9th. 9 straight. And that takes Allansford out to 12-6-78, leading Russells Creek 7-8-50 on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
That was good, wasn't it?
Yes, you're just going to have to break it down to me because pre-game, Paul Walker asked he wanted a goal out of here, one a quarter.
That would be
one a quarter. Can you just do the quick calculations on what that would equal, and someone tell Robbie that he's blown it out of the water?
He's 5 in front, but no, I thought the weather might have turned nasty, but it didn't. It's actually turned up.
Rovesy's
It's been looming.
Handballs it out, but picked up there by Gordon. Gives it to Jamison. Jamison to Coots. Coots drops it. So Brady dives on the pill, wrapped up by Coots.
Holding the ball.
No, pushing the back. He dived on him just a little bit hard.
Well, he did drag it in.
He
did
dive
get it out.
on it, but...
And it's Pat Brady. On that left foot, chip over the top, finds Sam Alberts, who's gone out of this game in this third term as Sam Alberts. Started well, Albert's now looking for Ryan. Kick was just a bit strong for Ryan, but it's Munjean cleaning it up.
One step bang on the boot. Gleeson can't take it with him. Pick up, flick. That's Burns, gives it to Alberts now. Through traffic, gets the handball all the way back to Jaya Chatfield. Chatfield just lowers the eyes a little bit low to Caleb Templeton. He gets into trouble, but he's got to get out of Jaya again. Comes out wide to Noah Edge. Edge is just going to settle on this close wing. He goes long. It's Ryan. It's Burns. What a fly, a big fist. We had a great pack for him. Swan can't pick it up, does now pick it up. He's only got the left. He goes round once, goes round twice,
decision.
and holding the ball. Plays on.
Danny Glover runs into a goal and
Richie
kicks.
Glover kicks his first goal of the day.
Now, are my eyes deceiving me out there? Can you see Jiren Chatfield? Has he come off? Have we missed an injury here to Jiren? But that's a handy goal there by Russell's Creek, and that gets them back in this contest. 8-8-56, trailing Allansford. 12-6-78, and you're saying he's on the bench,
I think he might be there with his jacket on.
Really? Well, that's interesting. I can't see.
Well,
anyway,
so that just brings that back a little bit closer.
Yeah.
So Nick Mills's three-quarter time interview is going to be with Jiren Chatfield.
Oh,
I wouldn't have thought
I
so.
wouldn't have thought so. And
Especially if
you
he's
laughed
injured.
at me for being puffed, so...
Yeah. And for those that can't see...
I'd cop a fine off the AFL.
Millsy's just given Fitzy the Harley Reid.
Mark gets it back to Bull, stops.
Props.
Smacks it on the outside of the boot. Didn't really prop, he just sort of straight-legged it. And what's he going to pay? No, boundary throw in.
Not getting sucked in, Lockie.
Yeah,
well done.
They did plead with it.
As we see Alberts and Brady coming off for Smith, the Kurt variety, Andy McNeil.
Which Brady variety?
That was the Seamus variety.
Seamus.
Because I can still see number 63, and that's the Patrick variety.
I wonder where the Anthony variety is.
Around near the bar area.
And Pat should be with him, the dog.
Oh,
good bod,
good
strong
he's
body
down,
work by Phil Chatfield. And ball gets knocked over the fence. Good on you, Phil, getting over the fence to get it for the young boundary umpire.
Good on you, Phil.
Nice, Phil.
We're going to have a boundary throw in again. Right on centre wing. Allansford Hotel, side of the ground, goes up. Burns gets it, hacks it off the ground, goes forward. It's going to be a foot race. There's about 3 or 4 who want it. Drake just whacks it through Mars, put on his ass. And I'm not sure why, because it was just good body work. But Jonah Maher's going to get a free kick in the middle of the ground. You're allowed to be tougher than, stronger than someone. I shouldn't say tough. Finds Munjean, the man that probably ignited Allansford in that second quarter. He plays on quick to Hare. Hare comes out.
Good strong mark by Cooper Day.
Cooper Day with the big mitts up in the air.
Long levers of Cooper Day. And they seem to just have all the answers at the moment, Allansford. Craig will get one back to get it within 22 points, and then they take it down the other end, and they've got another shot to get it back out to that 28-point margin. Day on a 45-metre out, 45-degree angle. Day kick on its way. It's narrow. Wind's working it back, but no, not enough.
No.
And umpire Apples taps his chest and says that's a behind.
Lucky he's only tapping himself. I'd hate to be on the end of that.
Oh, yes. He'd give you a good old-fashioned tap with Apples. Kick out, Kane finds Jenkins by Chatfield. Jenkins now taking his time. Kick on its way, holding up in the breeze, and it's Ryan streaming out. Handball finds Timms. Timms quick kick forward, looking for Logan McLeod.
That's a great
using
contest
his body
by
and
those
his
two.
Strength in the lower half.
Yeah,
Good
holding
pick up
him out.
by-
Just went on with it a bit long there.
Don't be silly. Yeah, good work.
Just a quick, you didn't go around the grounds anywhere near enough, Liam Ryan. Liam
Excuse
Ryan.
me?
You're not
50
that.
metres
50 metres.
50 metres against Cade Gordon.
Why?
Well, you should have gone to the Carlton Port Adelaide scores.
Oh, no. Why? What's happening?
Carlton
The derby.
thumped Port Adelaide.
Thumped
them.
Have they?
And I reckon the Giants there's a big sound on the west side of town, smashed the Suns of the Gold Coast Sky.
So Logan McLeod to come and put another dint in this difference here at the Allansford Rec Reserve. Goes back, makes no mistake.
That's exactly what they needed.
Malcolm Clapp says that's a goal.
That's his 30th goal for the year, Logan McLeod. Not bad for us. a midfielder.
Absolutely.
And on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard, sees Allansford 12.779 in front of Russell's Creek 9.862.
When you think of the future of your business, what is it that you hope for? Ways to grow? Ways to be more self-reliant? And always be one step ahead? Are you looking for a partner with solutions to complex business problems? Well, no matter your goal, with Nutrien Ag Solutions, we'll help you go further.
So Burns gets it down to Chatfield. Phil Chatfield bangs it long. Drake, good attack on the footy from the backman. It sits up for him nicely. He shovels the handball out to Gordon. He's going to put Gordon under pressure because now he's got to chase down McLeod.
Shake and bake by Nolan McLeod. Shot on goal.
Oh, it's bounced the wrong way. The ball doesn't have any sense of theatrics whatsoever.
That would have been cool.
Rutland, Castles and Kirkwood.
There's a lot of tough...
False bravado.
Yeah, that's probably the word I was looking for.
False bloody bravado, Paul Walker.
I'll
Put your
tell you
head
what.
over the ball when you need to. Rutland Castles, you should have chased earlier and you just wanted an easy possession. McNeil gets it, snaps, can't do anything with it. And
Ball's not coming out
Ball's
too
not
high.
coming out. Bradley Edge gets a free kick for too high.
They need to turn the lights on out here at Allansford.
Well, Pads won't because he thinks the electricity
Costs
bill comes
too
out of
much.
his pocket. So Edge. Drake's the target. He's going to be under the hammer because it's gone straight to Albert's advantage. Drake, hands and
Good
knees,
enough on him.
gets it out to Reed. Reed's tackled my ball. He probably could have handballed it out because Phil only had his jumper.
Yeah. And it's Phil Chatfield versus Jamison. Thrown up by O'Keefe. One down by Jamison. Overrunning it was Ma. Ball's not coming out of there. It was an interesting way to get rid of it. Good work by Phil Chatfield. Quick kick forward by McNeil. Alberts.
Brad Bull is driven into the
Swinging
ground.
arm in the mid-air by Sam Alberts. Made Brad Bull feel every bit of his arm.
You know, those dusty old ribs of his.
Timmy Ryan and it's Gordon. Silk Gordon just clearing through. And here comes the rain again, out at Allansford. And it's Burns dribbling it out in front of him. And it's a boundary throw in right in front of the coach's box here on centre wing at the Allansford Recreation Reserve.
So
Winch
from
jumped
what
up.
I can say, I think in the front half, Ryan's going to start taking the ruck while Burns tries to get back and somehow counter the Cooper Day Robbie Hare duo.
Duo, yes. And it's Burns. Tap over the back. They're looking to take the game on Alberts. Now it's Chatfield. Chatfield on the boot. Pumping it long to a one-on-one and Smith. That could have been holding the man against Kirkwood, but no. Good follow-up work there by Kirkwood. But intercepted by Smith. Back to... I'm not sure who that was, but it's a pretty good kick on goal.
Oh,
Gordon. And Aidan Gordon's going to wonder who put that.
That was
bloody
nearly
post
that was nearly a Lee Matthews moment
It
right
was.
there.
Aidan Gordon's
Or Malcolm.
got his-
It was not Lee Matthews.
Lee
wasn't it?
Matthews.
Yeah, it was.
He's a He-Man, Matthews. What ground was it at, Liam?
It was at Waverley.
No, it wasn't.
Damn.
So confident as Gordon brings it out. It's long, it's wide. It's over Jai Chatfield's head. And that rain's coming down heavy now. And Rutland Castles on the second bite of the cherry takes a chest mark 25 metres out.
And he'd be lining up for his 17th goal on the year. Rutland Castles. Former East Warrnambool player was Blake. There's
Played
a few
at
out
North
there.
Warrnambool too.
Did he really?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Played at a few teams, Port Fairy.
Yes, as the rain starts to fall here again at the Allansford Recreation. Ruddles Castle will kick on its way. Interesting action, but it's good enough to get the
It's a
job
goal.
done. Well done, Blake. That's a good finish there. Another much-needed goal, and that tightens the game up again. And it's a 10-point margin on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard that sees Allansford 12-7-79, leading Russell's Creek 10-9-69. And here it comes. As soon as you hear the wind, the
rain
rain's not
comes
far
with it.
away. And it's dead set hosing down. One of those sort of things. Good time not to be playing golf.
Great time to not be playing football either.
Even better time not to be playing football because they've got no clothes on.
Thank Fitzy for our commentary careers and keeping us nice and dry. unfortunately, the same can't be said for the camera
crew.
operators.
No, I reckon they'll be right, or Amy at least.
No, because they tell that he's about 48 years old.
Ah.
Did you steal that off her buried body? Because it's got more holes in it than my colander at home.
I reckon it's all right.
Goes up in the middle. It's Burns, but Jamison can't take it with him. McFarlane's wrapped up. He's tackled, and it's going to be a free kick.
No, it's going to be a
Ball up? No.
Is that McFarlane that's hurt himself?
He was sort of taken down in a fairly strong tackle. Nothing. Just the wet weather. Body goes with. He's holding the knee. So young umpire Speed just going to give him a chance to see if he's all right. He's not real flash there by the look of it. Lockie Reed's going to help him off because Stacey Rowan's made an appearance. Stacey Mills has made an appearance as the trainer today.
Look at her go.
You don't even know your wife's name.
Well, she's technically still a Rowan because, well, it depends where you go. Really?
What do you mean?
Well,
that's cryptic.
She changed her name. Well, would you want to be known to be related to me?
I would. I'm proud to call you a friend. I probably wouldn't want to marry you though. Don't feel that. I don't love you that much.
Well, I haven't brought out my spring rolls and fried rice recipe for you yet. So it gets down to McNeil. He manages to squeeze a kick out only as far as Brett Hunger. He flicks it off to Rani Jamison, shrugs that tackle, kicks it up the chimney though. It's going to be Chatfield. He can't mark. It's just going to be a scrum now. Stripped out of Griffin McLeod. Stripped off him. Grist gets the handball, but it's too hot. Too hot for Edge.
And the ball
Sometimes you just need the ball to hit the target. You don't need the target to be dinted.
Yes, correct. Have the ball.
But of course, once you're in commentary, everything you ever did on the footy field was perfecto.
That's exactly
Never
right.
missed a target.
No. It Burns Jamison contest has been enthralling, and it's Jamison at the fall of the ball. Good body work
gets
by
the body work.
Bounces over the big fella's shoulders.
Chasing it like
And
Mr.
that
Gilmore's jacket.
Could almost know. If that had gone out of bounds, that could have been insufficient attempt, but it didn't. And as we look around the ground, a lot of people put their wipers on, and you can definitely tell the modern cars. They've all got their lights are on auto straight away. And the ones that actually modern cars that don't have their lights on must think they actually battery's going to go.
So Hare grabs it and misses it. McNeil, now the ruck gets a quick kick away, but it only goes as far as Coots. Coots gets the handball, but it's Templeton. Tim, who cuts that off. McNeil tries to hack it off the deck. Coots' handball finds Ben Lee. Ben Lee finds Jamison. Jamison goes back to Edge. Edge kick forward. Yeah, no distance on it, so Ben Lee's got it again where we started. He throws it on the boot. It's high. It's gone absolutely nowhere. Ruben Swan, good through the pack. Gives it to Rani Jamison on the line. And Xavier Mungine is going to...
Strikes it home.
Terrific a goal.
He was just a good old-fashioned finish in the goal square by the striker and banged it in the back of the onion net. And that's another handy goal. That's a 16-point lead, and this 16 points probably close to 5 goals in these conditions.
29 and a half minutes gone in this third term.
I'll almost see, well, what's there been? There's 4... Well, there's been 8 goals kicked for the quarter.
So she'll go 32.
Yeah, it'll go a tick over 32 odd minutes. It's been a good term of football by both teams. And it'll be Jamison versus Burns. We've called it all day. Burns. Jamison one down by Burns, down to Kurt Smith. Slips out of his hand, this wet ball. Templeton pushed off the ball by Grist. Off the ground by Chatfield. Leading in the race is...
That was Glover and Hunger. Yeah. Mungine gets the handball out to Edge. He's stripped of it. Glover again tries to hack it off the deck, misses it. He gives a push in the back. No, it's going to be a boundary throw in.
And the Creek players were calling for insufficient attempt, and umpire McGiffin was having none of that.
I don't think they'll need much more as Rango walks past us with the water bottles.
Yeah, but if you do a lot of running, which I never used to, you still wanted to drink from time to time. One down by Jamison, that's Hoffman.
Oh, there's the siren.
We're good judges. It went 31 minutes.
31 minutes. So, at three-quarter time here at the Allansford Recreation Reserve, the Allansford Cats 13-7-85 to Russell's Creek 10-8-68 in a cracking game of football.
A 9-goal quarter there by the two clubs. And
well, I'd say Gyron's done. He's in the civvies.
He's in the civvies. Is that Gyron there?
Yep.
Wow. I wonder what he's done. That's interesting.
So
and
that's probably, especially in this wet, a big body like that who can bring it to ground or pinch it in the middle, because a toe poke from him is a 55 metre.
Correct. And he just adds that extra, as you say, big body. So he must have done something late in that first half for him to be in the civvies.
Might just be a bit of a put him in cotton wool, bit of precaution.
Just to see. We'll have to take a bit more interest when that he comes off. But it looks to be a lower leg, the way and it might be his left. He's not putting much weight on his left foot.
About people who wear white shoes to the footy. It's country footy, and it's winter.
It's winter. Yes, but it's going to be an enthralling last quarter. Allansford kicking with the aid of whatever breeze there is, and it's quite a strong one now. So Creek have got to make up, what's that, 16 points? Yeah, 16 points. But it's been a good contest. Both clubs are going to find out a lot about each other going into next week. And if the conditions are better, which you'd expect they might be a bit better this time of year, winter, Mother Nature is still saying, hey, it's the cold months, not the warm months.
They still do live in the Western District, though.
Yeah, but Mother Nature does have a fair bit to say about the weather, obviously.
Does she?
Yeah, she does, funnily enough.
Yeah.
And when you think winter's gone, she goes, nah, still here.
The farmers still need some rain.
They do. They do.
All right, we'll take a break, eh? We'll compose our thoughts. Nick Mills is going to go and ask Gyron Chatfield what's happened.
Nick Mills is staying out of the rain, mate. Dreaming.
We'll take a break and we'll come back for the final quarter shortly.
Hi, I'm Roma Britnell and I'm your local Member of State Parliament. Together we can make the South West Coast an even better place to live. But I need you to let me know what's important to you. Only then can I truly understand your aspirations and be the best representative for you. Feel free to drop into my office and share your thoughts with me. I'm also online at romabritnell.com.au or catch me on social media. I'm here to work for you. Let's make it happen and let's make a difference.
At Nutrien Ag Solutions, we're here to help you go further. Further in innovation and technology. Further in advice and solutions. Go further for the community. In sustainability. And for the future of our industry. With Nutrien Ag Solutions, there's no limit to how far your business can go.
At SHB Wealth Advisors, we believe in empowering our clients to own their future. We do this by partnering with the best financial advisors to deliver great advice. We are part of your local community and are active supporters of sporting clubs throughout Warrnambool and Port Fairy, providing a range of wealth advice to assist you with every aspect of your financial situation. SHB Wealth Advisors. Investing in our community, investing in you.
As pet owners, we understand that pets are a cherished member of your family, fully integrated into your life. They are with us in our most important moments and share in our milestones. Resting Waters Warrnambool Pet Cremation is committed to delivering a compassionate and respectful service to assist your family through their grief. Resting Waters Pet Cremation, honouring your pet for their lifetime of love and devotion.
If it's time to add a little magic to your flooring and windows, our online catalogue is full of great ideas at great prices. There's magic in a Solomon's floor.
Yes, Grace, and there's magic in a Solomon's store.
Welcome back to the Allansford Recreation Reserve. And winter's still well and truly here, boys.
Well and truly, Liam.
And Paul Walker, fresh from the newsroom, the Warrnambool District Football Netball League newsroom. What's going on with Gyron?
Well, it was a number of things.
Oh, no.
He hurt his back deadlifting 500 kilos was one of the reasons.
As you do.
He hurt his right leg, but I believe it's probably a bit of just hamstring awareness, as they call it. But I just think he was a bit tight, and there's no point. May as well rest him
Absolutely.
up. Put him in cotton
She's
wool.
a dead rubber.
Yeah. So,
But I for one, and I know Tim and Stink Herbertson were thinking the same. You go in and you try and win because winning form's good form.
correct. Exactly right. But there's no point risking one of your trump cards for a dead rubber. Like, obviously, they're not going to get beaten enough now, if they do get beaten at all.
Big umpire Craig McGriffith sends it up to start this last quarter, and it's a 0-0 draw again between the two ruckmen, but Kurt Smith hacks it off the ground as far as Phil Chatfield. He's brushed aside and held up nicely there by Gordon. Hit out. Mungine picks it up. Mungine kicks it, but it doesn't get very far at all. It's gone out of bounds,
on the full, and young Pat Brady,
got stuck under Tater Crisp's car over there.
Has the resulting free kick in the headgear. Brady on that left side, kick on its way, looking for Ryan. Tim Ryan, good strong mark there by Tim Ryan. Not sure what he's going to do here.
Long way out with a heavy pill.
Heavy pill
Plays
late in
on
the
quick.
game.
Kicks it to the top of the squares, the target. And, I probably should have marked that, Paddy Drake. Dropped a chest mark. Phil Chatfield throws it on the boot. Phil Chatfield.
And it was touched on the line. Great work by Norm Mungine on the line. And Edge will bring it back out to the near side, looking for Hoffman. He's got to set his little man a task. He's 3-on-1. Templeton cleans it up. Back inside, looking for and finding Herman.
Herman
back
comes
inside.
inboard.
Terrible kick, but Alex Lane's in the way, and good strong mark there by the former Noranda player in Alex Lane. He might have the journey here with the wind sort of helping off his right shoulder, Millsy.
Absolutely.
But once again, wet ball. Lane, kick on its way. It's a mongrel-looking kick and falls short. Good. Where's all the small little men? There comes Timms. He hasn't got hold of it. Still hasn't got hold of it.
Yeah,
pushing the back, going in the way of Zach Timms, who was front and square like every small forward should be.
He was the only one who got there.
And it was the only one that wanted it, and he'd be lining up for his second goal. No, it's a free kick going in the way of Allansford.
Unsure how that's
interesting.
Got to give it back
Anyway.
on the full.
Yeah, well, he was a long way away. So
Yeah, Xavier Mungine just happily took a few extra steps back.
He wasn't going to get it.
So Gleeson and Jai Chatfield goes through both their hands. Picked up.
Jonah Marr. Norma Marr has a really good third term, did Jonah Marr. It's interesting. We were too busy off doing our bits, and we didn't work out who we thought were the better players for the two teams in that quarter. But it was a great game of football. Ball's thrown back in with a big clob of mud on it down to Swan. He ain't got possession. That's McLeod. He was good in that third term. Logan McLeod and Kurt Smith at the bottom of the pack, as Kurt's been all day.
Marr taken, rattled. Jamison just throws it, bangs it out, but it goes to Burns, who throws it on the boot forward. Oh,
Lane,
big
like
hard hit from Lane, like a wrecking ball.
That's holding the ball against. No, there's a free kick on play.
To Lane.
Handball back to Phil Chatfield. Chatfield. Quick kick inside, and it's Silk Gordon. He'll just use the ball smartly, does Aidan Gordon. Looking out for Hoffman on that outer wing. Hoffman turns his man inside out, and he's off. Hoffman
Kicks
inside looking for Day. Good lead up by Cooper Day.
The big mitts of Cooper Day. He's just steadied forward. He's going to kick it long. Hare's the target. It's going to fall short of Hare. Robbie keeps his feet. Well done by Jalen Jenkins, who's just given big Robbie Hare a shove and put him to the ground. Well done, young man. Goes out to Rudland Castles. His kick's not pretty, but it's effective.
He's been good so far in this term, Alex Lane. He's come back. He could have almost kept running, but come back in over the man on the mark. Poor kick, no height, and Edge just cuts it off.
You've got two big monsters down there. Give them a chance.
Takes on the dangerous kick, looking for Hoffman. Slips through the hands with that slippery ball of Cooper Hoffman. Hoffman back inside, looking for Grist and Jamison.
Picked up there by Flynn Gleeson. Gives the handball to Grist, who is quick back to his feet. He throws it on the boot. Jenkins touches it.
Good touch by Jenkins. He's been really good today,
very, very good, young
Jenkins. As we fog up, and we might have to put those windows down a little bit there, Millsy, I reckon. so we can see, because there's a lot of hot air coming out of our mouths. A lot of hot air. And it'll be Chatfield, who's been pretty serviceable all day.
Probably hasn't had
the day we expected. But
You boys are not going to know yourself in the commentary box of the Red
Oh,
Oval.
Xavier Mungine with the big fist out wide was looking for the boundary line, didn't get there. Templeton keeps it in, picked up by Rutland Castles to Phil Chatfield. Just takes all the time in the world and finds Alberts in the centre corridor. Passes it off to Herman. It's a long kick, but only as far as Bradley Edge, who's probably also pretty good in that third quarter.
Inside,
Ronnie
finding
Jamison
Jamison
drops a chip mark. He kicks it forward. He just fists it forward along the deck. Good up and get, and a great tackle from Marr holding the ball.
Great decision.
Fantastic decision.
Umpire
Umpire
there.
Lockie Speed was right on top of it.
He was. It was a good decision by the young umpire. And Jonah Marr just taking
Not
his
much
time.
to kick to. Some heavy
Go
legs out
the
there
outer
now.
side, looking for Grist. Good sliding mark there by Charlie Grist.
I think
inside, finding Bull.
Now, I think we're going to offer these jumpers up for auction to the players if they wanted to buy their commemorative jumper.
Yep.
Because I'm sure as shit not soaking them in my bathtub again. They are filthy.
They are
Jamison.
filthy.
You are on jumper duty, aren't you?
No, well, Stacey is. She
Yeah,
loves
yeah.
it.
She loves it.
Goes out, but his kick is cut off by Burns.
Jeez. I don't know who that
Eddie Guerrero from the Standard.
Jeez, you give me a dirty look.
Competition.
As you walk past.
So, it's come on edge. Bar spins very awkwardly. Cooks straight over the top of all his teammates. Gordon overruns it, which is very unusual. He dives back on top of it. Going to have to knock it out now. Tackled by McLeod. Gives it back to Marr. Marr, he's tackled that. He's holding the ball.
Good decision,
Yes,
umpire.
Lockie Speed's in there again. He's on getting the 3 votes for mine.
He is. He's been very, very good today, young
There's
Lockie
been some.
Speed.
It's been a few
And there
bit
looks
of
to be a hold.
all the way. It's going to be an Allansford free kick.
Because the forward holds the defender. Anyway.
Which Casey O'Keefe was in the position. He called it early, but
And we're looking at where
goes
the ball
over
is.
Day's head the kick.
Kick off the ground by
Sam Alberts picks it up, throws it on the boot, and finds Tommy Smith. Takes the mark on the
in front,
chest.
Tommy Smith lining up for his 4th goal on the game. Is Tommy Smith.
This one will be a game changer.
It will be. This will get the game back within 10 points. And Creek have come out with it in the last when I said it was almost over. They've come back in.
That was, you said the nail in the
about
coffin
10
in the
minutes.
11 minutes and 20 seconds of the third quarter.
I reckon.
It's almost the first to 100 wins today. Smith kick on its way.
Smith looks
He
good.
loves it.
It's great.
Single fist pump there by Tommy Smith. That's his 4th of the day. His 66th goal of the season for
Thanks,
Tommy
Tommy.
Smith.
That's good for the ratings.
And on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard, sees Allansford 3 goals, 8. 13 goals, 8. 13 goals, 8, 86. Leading Russell's Creek 11, 10,
Have you got your
76.
glasses on, Paul?
On the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard. Yeah, they're on the top of my
time,
head.
Time for a new prescription, I
On the
think.
top of his
they're on top
dome,
of
they're
my
doing
head.
not much good.
Oh.
So all of a sudden, 10 points, back in it.
Must get the next one, though, Russell's
Just
Creek.
good.
They've got it back
Getting-
to 10 points a few times.
Getting the ball.
Unconfirmed reports
quickly.
coming into the commentary box, boys, that Paul Walker was seen giving the Russells Creek team a spray at 3/4 time. So maybe that could have been the, the thing that's got them coming out firing.
No, what I can confirm is Paul Walker nearly slipped A over T going over to find out what was wrong with Joran Chatfield.
See, putting your
Burns
body on
get-
the line for the commentary team. Love it.
Burns down. Good pick up by
No,
by Chatfield.
Chatfield.
Sorry, went through. Grabbed. Reuben Swan back with the flight. Takes a lovely chest mark. Target's going to be Mungine. No,
Good lead by
clears that.
Mungine.
So it's going to have to be Mars' ball because it's a foot race. And it was Jai Chatfield all on his own. He copped the ball back up over his shoulder to Flynn Gleeson. He kicks it to the top of the square. Jenkins and Hare.
Oh,
and
well
Jenkins has
done,
done
young fella.
extremely well to get in the front position and not get outpointed by the
Well
man.
done, young man. That's a great effort. He had everything against him.
Bloody get around him, Creek. That was fantastic by Jalen.
I was wondering when it had happened.
He had the height, he had the weight advantage, and he just held his front position as we see.
Rani Jamison
coming
holding
off
the wing.
with a shoulder.
Oh, no.
Snow in
Ball's
between.
thrown back in. It's Mungine. Picks it up cleanly up off the ground. Snap around the corner, and it's a behind. And it'll take Allansford on to 13-9-87.
There's Rani now. Oh.
Leading Russell's Creek 11-10-76. Looked a bit worse for wear, did it, Fitzy?
Certainly did.
Poor bugger. That's not what you need 9 minutes to go.
But I wouldn't stress. Mrs. Mills was there.
Yeah, but if his shoulder's out of the socket, he's probably going to be in all sorts of pain.
I'd say so.
Poor kid.
And there's no Colin Reeves type trainers around here that enjoy putting that shit back in.
Jenkins.
I thought Stacey'd be all over that.
Great kick there by Herman to
toughen up.
Jenkins. What's he going to do? He's been told to pump it long.
Not much on offer. It
Kicked
goes
it up
high.
the chimney.
High.
Stand under that.
Oh, you've just dropped mark of the day. Swan handballs all the way back to Bull. Bull throws it on the boot. It's Griston. Burns Griston. Gets a launch at it. Can't take it.
Oh, Templeton.
Templeton does
streaming
well.
out
Just
of the back 50 to McLeod.
That's fantastic
Over
football.
to Herman. Back to Templeton, who started all this play deep in the defensive back for Creek. Looking for Tommy Smith. Got a punch from behind Tommy Smith. Ben Lee, snap around the corner.
Oh.
Alex Lee, you probably should have taken the game on. They had numbers free in the forward 50. Kick on its way. Chisler, it's not the type of kick in these conditions.
Good
Tim
pick
Ryan,
up by Ryan and a
busters.
fantastic tackle. Oh, no, he was tackled as soon as he picked it up, Case. But anyway, it's come out the far side to Gordon. Gordon's just going to slow down. He plays on. He runs out wide. He's going to take Chatfield on, gets his kick away, but it's short of his target of Day. Day's got a 2-on-1 now. Needed to keep his feet.
Great
Couldn't.
work by Herman.
Well done, Herman. And a good little get-out, chiseling little pass to Chatfield, who may be cramping.
Gets up a bit ginger too, Phil.
All right, was
Chatfield.
it you reckon he looked like a bit crampy?
Bit crampy. It was a tough mark down low. Chatfield pumping it long, looking for the contest. That's a free kick to Tommy Smith against Kirkwood, but no. We'll have a boundary throw in front of the Coates Hire sign, Matco Hire sign. Oh no.
Oh no.
That's what happens when I get frustrated.
Oh.
Anyway. And the ball will be thrown back in front of the Nutrien Ag Solution sign, though.
Yeah, that works.
And ball's thrown in by Jamison down to Coots. Quick kick on its way to Coots. In away is
Edge,
but he slips through his hands. But it's Herman.
Oh,
good
we've got a head
contest.
clash there.
Big head clash between
Big
the two
head
players. Not sure who gets the free kick.
Oh, look.
There looked to be a free kick, and there's some bit going on out the back there.
Absolutely. So Herman will take the free kick, but for mine, it was two blokes going the ball. There is still incidental contact.
Yeah, you do bump into people. It's a contact.
It's a contact sport.
Collision sport.
No
Kick
one
by
took their.
Herman.
It was fantastic football.
And I reckon
no one
it was,
took their eye off it.
Was it Herman and Hoffman?
Yep.
There was a little tap by Herman to Cooper Hoffman to say, "You're right, mate," and then they've gone out. They're off there, on their way, both of the two players. So, just might have just been one of those collisions that you see in a game of football. Jamison down, no clear winner at the fall of the ball, and it's Edge. Bull, it was, yes.
Gives it back
Demar,
to
that's
Demar,
dropping
who's
the
stripped
ball.
of it. Yep. Bull probably should have kicked it earlier.
That was almost the same as Tim Ryan's, and what was going on there?
I don't think you can do that.
He looks like he tried to play on.
He did try to play on
And
and
then
then realised he's a ruckman and he shouldn't. So he's going to kick it long for Burns. And that's a holding the man.
Good decision, Craig.
Absolutely, Norm. You've wrapped your arm around him and spun him around 4 times.
I reckon Logan McLeod probably instigated contact, but
Norm was pretty convinced that it was.
yeah, and that's what Norm's seen. He's McLeod's that smarter player. He's instigated the contact, and Norm's just overdone it. So McLeod, a really tough kick, but a crucial kick in the context of this game. I reckon it's going to fall short, and if I'm a small forward, I'll be at the fall of the ball. But McLeod kick on its way,
and it's across.
And it's over the top, and it's Danny Glover. Mark to Glover. No, umpire McGiffin calls play on. That's a mark all day long, Giff. You can't not pay that, but he did. It's a ball up right in front of the social club, in front of the fire, and the right behind post, deep inside Creek's forward 50. Smith, Jamison, one tap bound by Smith, and Allansford were taking no chances
Smart
there.
football. Edge wants to go quickly, and he does.
Out to that outer side.
Out to Xavier Mungine.
Mungine back inside, looking for the running man.
Oh, well done,
No,
Burns
yes.
intercepts that mark. It was almost in Cooper Day's hands, but Burns gets it. He goes back forward quickly. Tommy Smith's the target. One bite, can't take it. Hacked straight back out of there by Bull to the man who just sent it in. But it's Burns and Coots.
Oh,
and a
back
good little
heel.
back flick there from Dylan Burns. Fantastic smarts. Alberts gets the handball over McMill's head, though. Picked up by Edge. He's wrapped up. He goes round once, twice. Coots. Mungine can't pick it up. He goes to kick it off the ground.
Who's number 20 for Creek? Sam Alberts.
Yep.
He's throwing his weight around a little bit in there. Ball's not coming out cleanly. Smith doesn't have hold of the ball, and Jamison down on his knees. The big ruckman down and dirty.
And she trickles across the boundary line
As
and breaks the stalemate.
The stalemate, and we see Patrick Brady come off for a spell. It's interesting they do the rotation as the ball's so far away. Anyway.
Rotations.
Oh, Ruddles Castle's sneaking on. If they get a clearance, he's going to be all on his lonesome in that back pocket. But Paddy Drake's all over it. Ball out by Coots.
Coots goes to
Missed
no
a
one.
handball. Good tackle by Kurt Smith. Umpire Speed says, I'll have it. And we'll throw it up. Ball not going anywhere. We're going 15, tick under 16 minutes in this final term. And it's a 10-point margin to Allansford. Good win by Ryan.
To Phil Chatfield. Doesn't go very far, only goes as far as Mungine. He gets it on that left, and he's going to go outside. It's going to have to be a foot race. It's Gordon, Hunger.
And Timms, but it's
Alex Lane overruns it. Brett Hunger head
put his
over the
head
ball,
down.
wrapped up.
He was looking for a free kick. There was the skipper of Allansford in Hunger, and umpire Speed was having none of it. And it'll be thrown up, and it'll be Chatfield and Jamison. Chatfield, tap one by Jamison, and the ball will trickle out of bounds.
10-point ball game. 16 and a half minutes gone.
Can I change to the first to 90 wins?
Nope.
No. And the 11-20 nail in the coffin's already in the book.
Already in the book and recorded.
Chatfield taps it to himself, can't pick it up. Jamison swoops on it. He kicks it. Cooper Day's the target, but Burns is back there. Day has 2 bites of the cherry, 3 bites. Gets his handball to Hoffman. He's grabbed without it. No, play on's a call. Templeton. Handball's back to Noah Edge. Out wide. And it's going to be Jaya Chatfield. Lovely pick up in the wet, greasy ball. Does well. Runs his full measure. Handballs to McMill. McMill under pressure. Back to Chatfield. And a good kick there from Chatfield finds the target of
Glover. Glover now pump it back inside forward 50, looking for Tommy Smith. He's got a nice little break on Kirkwood. Good defensive spoil by Kirkwood. Smith butters up at the fall of the ball. Back to Ryan. Back to Smith, all by hand. Snap on
Tommy
goal. No.
Narrow.
No, narrow. There's that
Would have
snap.
been an absolute
Would have been
cracker.
a great goal. That would have been a QX3 contender for the goal of the day. It'll be Silk Gordon to bring it back in for the Allansford Football Club, giving the ball a bit of a wipe because it'll be nice and damp after there's lots of puddles and potholes out there as you're driving in the rec reserve.
I thought you meant the Prince's Highway.
Oh, no, there's plenty of those.
So the kick goes to Kirkwood, takes a chest mark 40 metres out. He goes back to Gordon. He's given up ground, but Gordon's got room to run. He goes short.
Finds Swan in the left half-back flank for Allansford. Kick on its way, looking for...
Good strong mark from Ryan.
Day, but Tim Ryan took the mark. I don't know what Timmy Ryan was doing there. It was clearly his mark. That's almost a free kick against McLeod, but no. McLeod diving on the ball, drags it in. Umpire McGiffin says, I'll have it.
I'll give you
And
the
it'll be
benefit
a
of the
throw
doubt
up
in the wet.
in front of the Roma Britnell sign out there on that outer
Legit.
pocket. Legit Roma Britnell sign.
Shout out to Roma Britnell for covering the netball. Of course, today's game was, we've got a free kick out of the ruck going to Drake.
No, it's going
Yeah,
to...
it's got to go to Drake. He was in the ruck.
It's a free kick because Phil Chatfield put his hand up.
Oh, they had 2 up.
Well,
So
Phil
Drake's
Chatfield wasn't
kick
supposed
goes
to be
out
in the
wide.
ruck, I think.
Makes it hard for Day. Picked up by Jamison. Zach Jamison's had a
Very
massive
close
day.
to best on ground, Zach Jamison. And the kick will go forward. A good body work by Silk Gordon on McLeod, and it'll trickle out in front of the Cali Hotel sign out there on that outer wing. Forward, deep left-hand forward pocket, favouring Russell's Creek.
Absolutely. And we've just seen more entries from Creek this quarter. A couple of shallow entries from...
Yeah.
Good
Allansford.
strong tackle from Gordon on McLeod. Spit out by Edge. He just trickles it across the boundary line in front of him.
And I think when that shower of rain came in that third quarter is when Creek lifted and got themselves back in the game. So
They certainly have they haven't just taken off the pedal, have they? They've sort of put more pressure on as the game's gone on, which is just going to be...
We did say to Dylan Herbertson the other night, the one thing we liked, they play all conditions well and sort of adjust their game accordingly.
Accordingly, yeah, for sure.
As Rutland Castles goes around 3 times, that's holding the ball. A fantastic tackle there by the veteran Brad Bull. He's just going to steady the ship. Just slow it right down.
Well, there's been one goal kick for the quarter. It's gone 20 minutes. They're going to have to get a wriggle on here, Creek, if they win the game. Kick out from defensive 50, and it's day contest. Down at the front of the ball was Alberts to Smith by hand. Got to be a bit smarter going forward, Creek. And it's McLeod versus Gordon, and Gordon will see it over the boundary line for a ball in, I should say. In the next,
I said that it has been all Creek.
It's been locked in the Creek's forward half.
And Allansford are really going to have to bust their asses to keep it at this 10-point lead, because they don't look like extending the lead. As we say, it contested in the square.
Well, they can't get it out of their defensive 50.
It's going to stay in there, and it's going to be a ball up.
Because you look, Phil Chatfield's loose, Zach Tim's loose across the half, Dylan Burns is loose. So they've got numbers.
It's kicked out. It's going to be a foot race between Hoffman and taken across the boundary line there by Matt Herman, right in front of the grandstand.
Almost to the point that they might need to man these loose men up and not have that wall, and it's give them a chance to get the ball out so they can reset with no numbers in their forward 50.
Of course, the grandstand featured on Andy Munro's former Footy Grounds little series he does on YouTube and Facebook.
Seen that.
Only one of four War Memorial grandstands in Victoria.
Really? Chatfield kick inside, looking for Ryan. Good defensive.
You're full of facts, Nicholas.
I was going to say he's full of something else.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were going to say too.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't finish the sentence.
How did the chicken
cross the road?
Kentucky Mills
the fried
chicken
chicken. It was a hit. It was a hit.
Complaints?
200 pizza. I had one bit return, was a bit pink in the middle, but I would have pushed through
I'll
it.
tell you one thing, it was a nice meal last Sunday, but the beef cheek was a bit dry.
Oh, get out of town, Fitz Media. Kicked up, Chatfield can't bring it down. Picked up there by Ma. Ma handballs it out to Swan. Swan gets it on that left foot to Cooper Day. He's got nowhere to go but backwards, so he handballs it backwards to Hoffman. Hoffman throws it on the boot. He's just looking for ground. It's not going to get there. Ray and McLeod. Good pick-up, young man.
By
Templeton, and throws it on the boot, centres it up, but only as far as Bradley Edge. He just steadies with a handball to Lee, to Gordon. Gordon's kick finds...
Good work there by Ruddles Castles.
Well done, Rutland Castles. After I berated him earlier for not chasing hard enough. He's made up for that. He's had a fantastic fourth quarter.
I reckon, Millsy, after the game, you need to get some words from the skipper of Allansford on his milestone game. There's your challenge.
What if they lose?
Well, still, I reckon it'd be still good to get.
Jamison gets it down. Gordon, he's put his head over it, slid in, did Kurt Smith. Well done with that tackle, and just extracts it, Kurt Smith. And he's holding the ball. Oh, he was the one trying to get it out. Casey O'Keefe. Ma plays on quickly. He's wrapped up. It's handballs back. He put himself under awful pressure. Now he's put Brad Bull under pressure. And I'm watching it on the screen, so I don't know what he's said there.
To Noah, to Jonah Ma.
You've just changed his name.
I was going to say Noah Ma.
Noah Ma.
Jonah Ma have it smack bang in the
kick it long and far, Jonah Ma.
Recreation Reserve. Kicking it to the boundary line. Ma
bangs it long, straight.
Looking for the big fella, but the big fella's got about 17 to beat, and it's Burns nearly taking the Kelly screamer of the day. Quick kick out by Edge. Got to make it here.
Oh, good fish from Bull to find Bradley Edge.
He throws it up. Oh, but you haven't got time to hold it out, Sam. You've got to move it. You haven't got time. Not much time left.
Move it, he does. Goes through Ryan's hands. Ben Lee takes it on. He comes out wide to Charlie Grist. Grist has got a paddock there. He's just going to steady it up and find Gordon.
Sticky fingers.
Sticky fingers takes us.
Sticky fingers.
Sticky. I'd check him. There's something on there. He might be Park Gecko.
I'd check him.
Park Gecko.
Park Gecko. I like that.
Aiden Gordon. As I said, I changed it from first to 90. I did call the game at 11 minutes and 20 seconds into the third
You've
quarter.
heard of Ant-Man. You've heard of Wasp Man. Now we've got Gecko Man.
Gecko Man. Yeah, it's not as good as
You just went. So I thought Allansford were DC the other week, and now you've gone Marvel, mate. Get your act together.
Yeah, that's right.
So Gordon goes back this one. Much needed by Allansford. Looks good off the boot.
It's
not going to make the journey.
Oh, he has got it touched.
Oh,
well,
any chance someone just wants to bulldoze the pack?
Makes it a two-goal. It's a two-goal game.
So a handy point, you could say.
Yeah, well.
Giant Chatfield out wide.
Probably not where I want to
Well
kick
done.
it if I'm Creek being 2 goals down with
Swan can't trap it, but it's picked up there by Drake. His handball misses Kirkwood. Should have hit the target. Kirkwood then wraps up Smith in a good tackle out on that far wing.
And we see Brady Coots rolling back behind the ball. No, he's going up to the contest.
Hacked out off the
out
ground.
away.
Gordon
again.
kicks it well out of that pack to Day. Oh, just bounces the wrong way. It was like the warm ball, but Day back on it. Hoffman to Hare. Hare in the goal square. Not much.
Could have let it go through.
No, he will never, and he shouldn't have to. He's kicked 100 and whatever. Liam, don't tell him what to do.
If he kicks this, Millsy, he's 116 for the season.
And not much poor Jalen Jenkins there, who
How many
has
goals?
been fantastic for an 18-year-old.
How many goals has Jalen kicked?
Not as many as Robbie Hare.
Could have had one extra one.
No, well, Jalen Jenkins plays for Russell's Creek.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, true. Sorry.
So Hare,
number 10.
no doubt.
Got it.
Bang.
Having said that, if I'm sitting on 9, and like every good full forward, he would know he's on 9, I would have done the same thing.
Of course you would have.
Absolutely. So
Absolutely.
Allansford extend their lead 14-10-94 to 11-12-78 Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
And 10 goals in the game where his sides kick 14. I'm pretty comfortable. He's clearly the best player on the ground.
Absolutely.
Who is?
Robbie Hare. He's kicked 10 out of 14.
I haven't seen much of him.
Well, he's kicked 10 goals. Having said that,
Sure what you're doing back there, snoozing in the back of the van, are you, mate?
He did get two or three down the grounders, but he's still got to get them. So we've lost you there, Liam. Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Oh, that's good.
I just turned off so I could talk to the camera crew, who are doing a fantastic
They
job,
are
by
on
the
these
way, in the
tough
elements.
conditions.
Very trying conditions.
And
Just-
there it is. First to 90 wins, and I called it 11.
You called it
minutes.
to 100 earlier. You've
Yeah,
changed
I
your
did
story
change it
more
first to
times
100.
than...
And you had the gall to say that what if Allansford lose when I suggested that...
Yeah, well, at that stage, the game was still open.
Yeah, but you called it like it. How was
Brady out of the middle. Brady goes, threads it long. It's too far. It's going to be Gordon in a foot race back. He doesn't want to rush it through. He's happy to try and kick it out. Maybe he should have rushed it because the kick doesn't find its target. Picked up by Hunger and a good sling.
By Herman.
Hard tackle by Herman. The German.
Umpire O'Keefe will throw it up. It'll be Ryan. One down by Drake. No clear winner at the fall of the ball. Chatfield will try to get it out of there. No, quick forward kick by Allansford. Brady diving on it. What's going to happen here? Not a great deal. And it'll be just as he calls it. Phil Chatfield gets it out, and O'Keefe will throw it up.
So it goes
Ryan.
up.
And he's
O'Keefe's
come a gusset
down.
there.
Kicked forward. Oh, trickles through for a
for
behind.
One behind.
One behind. But it's been a really good game of football here. And it's going to be an even better game of football next week between these two clubs. Out at the DC Farron Oval in Mortlake.
Fitzmedia helicopter to get us there.
Yeah. Pack lunch. Kick of the running man, the flash. Day down for the ball was Timms. Quick kick forward. Ruddles Castle butters up. Back to Timms. Sold him up the farm, did Ruddles Castle. But
and he's
big
met
hit on him there.
strongly.
And there's the final siren.
Let's go see if we can't find Brett Hunger. You do some wrapping up. I think we know who wins the medal.
Well, it'll be interesting to see if the other judges think the same.
Got to
But,
discuss it.
Discuss it.
Can't just walk out of here, Nick, and just go, it's all done.
No, he'll come back. And we see Allansford running out winners by a 15-point margin, 14-10-94 over Russell's Creek 11-13, 79 as Millsy puts the cans back on.
Well, I would have thought there was probably some tight sphincters there on the Allansford bench there for 15, 20 minutes.
Well and truly, yep. It did get a bit tight there, but they hung in there. They kicked. There was only 2 goals kicked in the quarter.
Just
so
hurry up, mate, because he's got to try and get. Yep.
All right, so I think Millsy's off to find us an interview. Isn't he, Millsy?
We'll try and find someone.
Yes,
we might even listen to these presentations.
He is trying to find an interview, and we're leaving him go and do that walk. So there'll be a bit of a presentation after the game. Obviously, this is all part and parcel of the Hart Kids game.
It's been a fantastic day out here at Allansford. It'll be interesting to see who gives the votes for the best player on the ground.
I just think, look, as I say, I've said it at the start, but Hart Kids are a fantastic organisation, what they do. And you know, not enough is really done to help raise funds for that organisation, if you ask me. There's a lot of fundraisers all over the place, but Hart Kids is always one. Nicholas Mills looks like he's got the skipper, Brett Hunger.
Absolutely. We're talking about Hart. Well, you're talking about the heart and soul of the Allansford Footy Club right now. A great win in your 150th senior game for the club.
Yeah, thanks, Millsy. Very excited. Just good to get the win and do it all again next week, I guess. So.
Absolutely, and that's, I talked earlier to Cootsy. We thought teams might take it a bit easy, but it definitely wasn't the case.
No, not once the rain comes down. You see the boys crack in. I think once you cross the line, you don't want to lose a game of footy, no matter what it is. So, yeah, definitely keen to take the momentum into next week with a win. Yeah.
Absolutely, and who's washing the jumpers this week?
Yeah, not me. If I'm buying this tonight or something like that, yeah. My lovely wife Steph does a great job at washing the white shorts every week, so a little shout out to her. She's done well.
All right, well, all the team are there waiting to celebrate a great win and a fantastic career so far, Brett. And hopefully, for your sake, we can see you go a lot further into the finals.
Thanks, mate. Me too. Cheers.
Great interview there by Nick Mills, was the captain of.
He's good at it, isn't he? The great man.
I'm not sure what's going on. Whether they're doing the presentations here
in the rooms.
They're going to do them in the rooms.
They told the players they're filthy. Go get dressed.
Fair enough.
Get changed. Do it in the rooms.
Do you have any idea who is voting? Is there a panel?
Umpires vote on it.
Umpires vote.
All right.
Trav's going to try and get into the rooms.
It'll be interesting to see who will win the medal.
We'll have to get in contact with our correspondents after the game to be able to report on that.
Oh no, they'll do it in the rooms.
Yeah, but it might not be these rooms.
It could be change rooms
in the other rooms. We might look at Eddie White there with the sandwiches. He's probably made them himself, Eddie. All right, we're close. We're nearly in. We are in. Stay in there, Trav. Oh, damn it. Oh, hang on, we're back. We're back. No, we're not.
Must be the thick brickness.
Oh, we run into it every single week, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, it must be the bricks. But you can see...
Russell's Creek is still out there having a big yak with Dylan Herbertson and the team out there.
And, they weren't disgraced.
No, hell no.
And they've lost by 16 points. And if I'm Dylan Herbertson, I'm happy but disappointed at the same time. There was, especially in that second quarter, when they sort of had them on the ropes, they gave away a couple of silly free kicks. A free kick, and then a 50-metre penalty, then a down-the-ground free kick, which saw Hare kick one from the goal line. So their ill-discipline cost them, and if you hear the stories, the same thing happened against Merivale. So if they keep their discipline in check, they're in against these top two sides up to their eyeballs.
Absolutely.
And obviously it'll stem from how bad the injury is to Chatfield, or Jyron Chatfield, because he could have broken the game out. He's kicked 4 behinds before he came off at half time, I reckon.
And I'm tipping the song would have been sung with some gusto, Nick Mills.
There was definitely some gusto in the singing of that one, but I'm sure the focus will switch straight away to the finals.
And they will do some deep diving investigation on how the matchups will play for next week as well. I reckon both teams. Timmy Noel will definitely have and Dylan will have a deep look into our vision from today. So it'll be interesting.
Well, just told Casey O'Keefe we got him slipping onto his arse on camera. So
we'll have that on the highlight reel.
You bastards.
Hey, boys, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back and we'll get all our award winners, and then we'll wrap things up and discuss what's ahead for the next week. This is WDFNL Game Day on Fitz Media Live and Fitz Media Facebook. Thank you for tuning in so far. We'll be back shortly.
So, Hare's kicked 10 out of 14.
He gets the medal.
VG Cabinets is your specialist cabinetry team, servicing Warrnambool and surrounding areas. With over 20 years' experience, the team here can get your cabinetry needs sorted. Housing a CNC router to make sure all the cuts in the workshop are accurate for a perfect install on site. VG Cabinets cover all areas, including kitchens, vanities, laundries, flat packs, stone bench tops, and new homes and renovations. We offer free quotes on any job, so don't hesitate to call Lee on 0408 580 991.
Pepper's Pizza is now open on Liebig Street, Warrnambool, with a fresh new menu. Pepper's has vegetarian, vegan and gluten-free options available, as well as options for new low-carb pizza bases. Pepper's is still serving up all the classics from pizza through to ribs, chicken wings and a variety of family favourite sides. From their busy commercial kitchen, Pepper's can cater for your next special event. With online ordering now available via their website, ordering couldn't be easier. Pepper's Pizza, open 7 days, 11:30am till late. B&B Furniture Plus now stock a range of adjustable beds. They have mobility aids to help you live your life to the fullest and lift chairs for the best in comfort. B&B Furniture Plus is locally owned at 203 Lava Street, Warrnambool.
Can I recycle this? Search Recycling in Warrnambool to find out more. When we all sort our recycling correctly, more can be made from our available resources. A small act makes a big impact.
At Nutrien Ag Solutions, we're here to help you go further. Further in innovation and technology. Further in advice and solutions. Go further for the community. In sustainability. And for the future of our industry. With Nutrien Ag Solutions, there's no limit to how far your business can go.
Welcome back to the Allansford Recreation Reserve for WDFNL Game Day, and the screen is black. That means that everyone's just pulled the plug on the. How we go? We're back now. We'll cut back to that one. There we go. That's some vision. Everyone's keen to get out and get dry, I think.
We're nice and dry in the van, aren't we, boys?
Yeah, I don't know what this is
Absolutely.
Yeah, what are they grizzling about?
I don't know. Nick Mills, Paul Walker in commentary. Stellar job today, boys.
Thank you, mate.
Nick,
we've had a good day.
You've put your body on the line for the commentary team today, and so did Paul Walker, actually.
Yeah, well,
he put his bum on the line at some stage.
Yeah, but I was quick to catch it from falling, and I can only imagine how wet my bum would have been for the last quarter sitting in this seat. And it wouldn't have been a good sight. But I did have, I forgot my golf clubs were in the boot, so I probably had a towel to sit on. But I managed to save myself from a heap of embarrassment, and there would have been a lot of conversations by the Russells Creek blokes about how gracious I would have fallen on my
Absolutely. It would have been a gracious fall.
I would have loved to have had it.
Talking about gracious falls, our Kelly Screamer, I think we saw the most gracious dropped mark of the year you've ever seen. Rani Jamison's only a small man.
And he got high.
He got more elevation than Q1 on the Gold Coast. He got up.
Rex Hunt say? Higher than Joe Cocker?
Well, he got up and he came down and just couldn't stick the landing and the juggling.
I think the land, when he hit the ground, juggled like the jar.
Well, I'd say he came down from so high, he hit terminal velocity and the legs just couldn't handle that.
Yes, he got motion sickness on the way down.
Absolutely. So
our best, how are we going to do this today, boys? Do we want to start with and leave the best players to last?
I think so. Let's have a little bit of
suspense.
Bit of suspense.
Yeah.
So, contenders for the Kelly Screamer. We just spoke about a near contender. There's been a few near contenders. Just as a matter of interest.
Cooper Day, Cram nearly blew the cans off when he called out Cooper Day's dropped contender.
But watching it back over the time, it would have been a cracking mark if you had taken it.
Absolutely.
So, contenders today was in the second term, young Ruben Swan going back with the flight of the ball, took a mark but missed the goal. And Zach Jamison, a one-hander out right in pretty much in front of us, is the other contender. Obviously wet, stinking, yucky day. There's not really much for the high flyers, but the Kelly Screamer. Millsy, what's your thoughts?
I was happy with the courage from Ruben Swans, but just the skill over his opponent Burns, who battled each other hard all day. I think
the bejesus out of themselves
absolutely. I think Zach Jamison gets the Kelly Screamer for his one-handed attempt there.
Fitzy, your thoughts?
Well, I'm just going to leave it up to you boys.
Oh, geez, can you see a fence to sit on? Because I'll find
I can't remember. Yeah. I've been trying to keep cameras dry and keep you boys looking good, and my brain's all over the shop at the moment.
Well, we finished the pre-game before the game, so
did so well. The pre-game was good. That's going to stay in, I reckon. And then, as you can see now, those tuned in on the live stream, we're having some camera problems right now as we speak.
Yeah,
it's the gift that keeps on giving. Today?
There's been a bit, and the camera crew's done a marvellous job today. So, yeah, the Kelly Screamer goes to Zach Jamison with his one-hander out in front of us. QX3 goal of the day. There's a couple of contenders. We have Dylan Burns in the first term where he snapped it from outside 50 and got the nice bounce through for a goal.
Absolutely, just a casual snap from 50.
Yeah, from 50. We've got Charlie Grist snap on goal in the first term down to the Ziegler parade end, which was a pretty clever goal. It probably got Allansford's day started.
Well, they were well behind the 8 ball at that stage.
And then the big fellas kick one out of mid-air, soccer style through for a goal. But Millsy, thoughts?
I think Grist's was the goal of the day for mine.
I'm with you there,
he
mate.
Can go out and see Dean and the team at QX3.
Get a hoodie. For the losers, we start with the goal kickers. Tommy Smith probably should get a mention in the best players. He kicked 4. Ruddles Castle 1, McNeil 1, McLeod 1, Timms 1, Burns 1, and Glover 1. Their best players for the day, I thought Phil, bar a couple of little brain fades, was probably in their best players at number 5. Sam Albert's finding his feet after coming back from injury. Missed a fair chunk of the season, but he seems to be finding his feet now. Tommy Smith for his 4 goals. Logan McLeod was serviceable all day, as was Kurt Smith. Best player for the loser was Dylan Burns. He tried his guts out, as he does week in, week out for the Russells Creek Football
Was
Club.
thrown backwards just to back to try and stem that onslaught of Robbie Hare.
And it literally wasn't onslaught. I think he kicked 7 in the first half, 3 after the weather turned a little bit. So really good. Special mention does go out to young Jenkins, who played a really good role at centre half back, and then they moved him back behind the ball, back onto Robbie Hare, and he did pretty good. Obviously, the ball didn't come in as clean as it was. For the winners, Jonah Marr, once the ball got thrown back to the umpire after there was a pack for him, Jonah was generally the bloke giving it back, so he's tried his heart out all day. And the Pest, he probably ignited them in that second term. The game was slipping away from them in that second term, and Norm Mungine just ignited him, and from that moment on, he really led from the front. And the ever-reliable Brad Edge across half-back. And we've spoken about the Jamison-Burns contest all day. It's very rare do you see the best player on the opposition. His direct opponent was second best in our eyes, in Zach Jamison, but that contest was really enthralling. They both were clearly in their top 2 players for both teams. And in a 14-goal to 11 game, a bloke who kicks 10 goals, he clearly has to be the Kerman's Hamburger Player of the Day. Is the big fella, the leading goal kicker for the season for the league, and now
how many Kermans has he won this year?
That'd be the first one I've given him.
Is it? Yeah, right.
I think it might be the second. I think I gave him one.
Did you?
Did you really?
I reckon we did at some stage. Didn't you kick bag somewhere?
I
don't know.
That's
I
unlike
thought you, being the boss, should probably keep track of who we're giving awards to.
No, it's all about trusting your team. You know.
I actually don't reckon he has.
Hasn't he? Oh,
No, I don't
right.
reckon he's kicked a really big.
Actually, the only one I've given out was Bradley Edge. God, he's out here.
That was here, against.
Yeah.
But
Put your microphone close to your mouth, Paul.
which one?
There you go, that one.
Oh, okay.
That's better.
Yeah. So the big fella, spoken like a true forward myself, but to kick 10 goals out of 14, he doesn't play. They don't win. It's simple as that. Yes, he did get a couple of down the grounders, but that was probably 2. So he still kicked 8 goals out of
his own
14. So that's still clearly in their better players. Fingers crossed that the judges for the medal of the Heart Kids Day see it as
a fitting.
The same as us. Millsy, your thoughts? Do you reckon they will? If you're running the book, what are
I was
the odds
running
on
the book. I think surely today they have to 10 goals
10
in those
goals
conditions.
in those shitty bum conditions.
It was pretty.
Yeah.
Is that a technical term, Paul Walker? Or
I believe it is on the Bureau of Meteorology's website.
Is it on the
yes.
Is it part of the Oxford language dictionary?
Bum. Yeah, but it was a scared. It had potential to be a scared and frightened day too. Like
It did.
It could have been hail and God knows what else, but the weather sort of held out. But no, it was a great game out here today at Allansford.
So, boys, we turn our attention to Week 1 of finals. That's home and away season, done and dusted.
That's the home and away season for 25, done and dusted in the book.
Up to Mortlake, and we see a rematch between these two sides. And obviously, Russells Creek, while they didn't get the W today, they'll certainly take a lot out of this week's game heading into the qualifying final next week.
Correct,
Absolutely,
yeah,
and
for sure.
Allansford have got probably a point to prove after being done by Creek comprehensively in the finals last year, in the elimination finals.
Yeah, they did too. Yeah, it was a very.
Pantsed them up at Old Collegians.
I think it'll
on a horrendous day for football.
But that said, though, I reckon the final series this year is going to be ripping.
Oh, I'm super excited for it.
That's going to be great. Like the top 5 sides in the district league competition, this year have been brilliant, and I think. It's anyone's race, really. They all sort of match up on each other pretty well. Merivale's obviously got a little bit of form, but then again, they've lost a couple of games too. So, anyone on their day is a chance.
Yeah, that's right. And we saw Allansford beat Merivale out here.
Yep.
I think on a dry day with no injuries and really good discipline by Creek, they could beat either one of the top 2. And Naranda, well, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen at Naranda? They could come out and absolutely smash Collegians or drop the game to Collegians. And the two, like Merivale, Allansford, Creek, coming up against Naranda, they're going to be wary on the old dogs. Like they're the 3-time champions. You don't win 3 in a row if you can't play. So they're experienced. They know how to get it done.
And Fitzmedia Live's game day is going on a road trip, really. Both games of the finals all season, which will be good. So the Saturday and Sunday game next week before we head to either, I think it might be Old Collegians or here the following week, depending on the winners.
Depending on the winners.
And then, of course, to the Reed Oval for the prelim and grand final. And, of course, Eastham night. We're going to be broadcasting live from there. We've scored ourselves an invite, which will be good. And
better dust out the old bag of fruit.
Absolutely.
Oh,
we'll do it a little bit. We'll do it a little bit differently, I reckon, this year. We might just change things up a little bit. Jezza Gleeson's keen to be involved in that. And
sounds like Mills out, Gleeson in, because I'll fall asleep at that thing.
You're all going to be there. All going to be there. And this week we're doing another selectors, are we?
Absolutely. We'll selectors all through the finals.
Well, this is where I tell you that it's going to be live on Wednesday night.
Live Wednesday night?
Yes, it is going to be live. No pre-recorded because this fella's got a meeting Monday and I really want to get another selectors done this week. So we're going to try and tee everything up to be live on Wednesday night at 8 p.m.
You couldn't get a bloopers reel out this week because there was so many, and you're going to go live.
That's exactly it.
But having said that, there was only a couple of little slip-ups.
Well,
actually, no.
When Motley gets in your ear.
I really agree with you there, Millsy. Yeah.
Can't
you couldn't
wait.
get a bloopers one up because you were so busy, and now you want to. Because you know what's going to happen. You're going to hear him, and he's going to be cackling away.
No, I won't be.
Especially when you do your. You know what we do? If we're going live, he does the post-game speech.
No.
Yeah, I think
we'll
that's
do exactly the same as him.
I've got to be in the control room.
The deal's on the table.
We'll giggle at him and make him put you off and all that sort of stuff. And
Come on, you blokes.
All right, the Selectors Live, Wednesday night.
Wednesday night.
From the studio. Can't wait for that. Boys, well done today. And looking forward to seeing you again next Saturday. Or Wednesday night, actually.
Actually, I think I work Wednesday night.
Oh, no. Oh, we're going to have to maybe try and work out a plan B.
I actually do think you were
I will
Wednesday
be work
night.
Wednesday
Oh,
night.
no.
'Cause he did mention it. He did mention it the other night.
I might make me debut on the desk.
Bang, there it is.
Look out.
Mills out, Fitzgerald in.
Jeez, could be. Or someone else. You might get one of Jez. Paul, do you reckon you could host?
Anyway, I've got schnitzels to cook.
All right, let's get out of here, boys. Well done. Great work. Good game. Looking forward to next weekend at the it's not at Merivale. It is at the DC Farron over in Mortlake. Thank you very much for joining us.